What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Eddy Live Show, episode number 158. And I have got two of Taiwan's biggest YouTubers. I was just telling Allan here that his was the first foreign YouTube channel that I saw. So
it's my honor. It's my honor to be your introduction to an up-and-coming genre of foreign YouTubers in Taiwan, which of course now there are dozens, would you say, hundreds maybe?
I don't know because I don't watch them.
that's awesome.
I didn't realize how much of a douchebag I look like today.
What are you talking about? It's great. No,
you could have changed out of your pajamas.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just got it a bed or something.
No, we're happy to be here. Excited to try some spicy wings.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they're not out yet, but it's all good. Okay. They should be here in a sec. But yeah, no. Thank you guys, man.
No problem. I've been looking forward to this since he told me we were coming.
Yeah.
Audio was good? Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, so, man, like I said, it's a bit of surreal to see you guys because I actually watch your guys' videos. They're fantastic.
Okay.
And it's kind of like, yeah, no, it's.
Would you tell us if they were terrible? Would you be honest?
I wouldn't have hit you guys up if I found that, because there are some channels out there that are not great.
If you're not invited on this podcast, then
no.
you know you make
No, you know what I mean, but you get to kind of choose, right? You think something is great, and you think, well, yeah, I think, right?
Well, some of our videos are better than others. Some of them perform better than others, and some of them are a bigger pleasure to make than others. But yeah, I love compliments, so keep them coming.
Just come around. That's all good.
Wow, it looks like we've got
the wings are coming now. Yes. All good. So we'll introduce them. Just slide them all the way down here.
So have you got like a list of questions planned for us? I see like.
So what I do? All right. So what I do is it's kind of like free form chat, right? But I have questions because occasionally you'll get a dud. Like someone will come in, you'll ask them a question, and they're just like, yeah.
One-word answers, yeah.
And you're like, yeah.
Hopefully, as YouTubers, we're in the game of talking a lot. So
so that's
we can entertain and chat and.
Some of the stuff is legit stuff that I want to know because you guys have big channels, right? And you guys have been doing it for so long.
Yeah, mine's bigger than his though.
Yeah, that's
almost triple.
I love. There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Just in case anyone was not sure.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, obviously, the links for your channels are in the description.
Oh, nice.
If anybody wants, if you're living under a rock or something,
If anybody watching now and hasn't subscribed to Eddy, make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. That's really key on live streams. Is getting people to hit the like button while they're watching it. That
really helps us. So that's why I've been trying to. So we're good on that link, you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we've got 12.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay.
Give
oh my God, you guys have like a record or something? Yeah,
Let's
shoot.
Get to 50.
Let's get to 50.
50.
Likes.
Let's get 50 likes. All right. Okay. Well,
if
man.
we get to 50 likes, what do we have to drink another beer?
Oh, beers, dude.
Drink another beer anyway,
beers. Don't worry about beers and food. Everything's on me today.
Oh, really?
I'm super stoked that you guys are just coming up.
Okay,
and
this is gonna be a long ass podcast.
So now it's gonna be.
Drink all your beer.
I mean, you gotta be like Wes's record of like 5 beers in the hour. What I think what we did. Yeah.
Please.
Rookie numbers. All right. Okay. It's calling out Wes. There you go. I know. I love it.
So do you get these sauces like from you buy them or do you make them?
So we are actually a restaurant, right? So we make all the sauces, man. So before we start with the sauces, let's just grab the first one, right? So we start from this side.
Okay. Oh yeah, you
sorry. Yeah, no, that's cool.
You make them all?
We make them all. One of them is made by Empress Hot Sauces, who's a friend of mine who has a company, and they got some good Empress Hot Sauces.
I follow them
Alex,
on Instagram.
yeah, they're good.
Really
they got good stuff. Well, you get to try their Ghost a little bit later. Yeah,
oh, nice.
yeah. The first one is just a basic buffalo, man. So let's do that.
Wings.
Let's do the buffalo.
Is it this one, the wing?
Yeah, that's one. Yeah. So start from there.
This one looks actually quite spicy. It's got like red flakes in it.
So you guys go try that. So the story behind that was buffalo sauce is basically Frank's hot sauce and butter. Right, that's the original recipe for buffalo sauce. But with COVID, it came to a point where there was no more Frank's. And so I'm like, well, I mean, I make all these sauces, so I should be able to make Frank's.
Yep.
Right? And so it became this. There's a plate if you need it. I don't know if you need it.
Is it just like vinegar?
So we made our own. It's like with local cayenne peppers and garlic and vinegar and garlic powder. And then we made our own, and then we mixed it in with butter and stuff. So that's our first. That's
so
that's the first one. Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, as a restaurant, we try to make everything, corn tortillas and all that. We make them from local corn. We like grind local corn.
Yeah, I heard your story about the.
Yeah. So
corn
here's all the
situation.
stuff you need. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Yes.
Okay,
That's
let's
good.
Good.
Review of the first wing.
I know. I'm a little bit like okay. I have to
Buffalo
go.
wings are some. I think one of my favorite foods.
Uh-huh.
That's a good, man. That's like a 9 out of 10, damn near 10. If it was
Okay.
a little spicier, obviously it's the first wing, so you can't make it too spicy.
Yeah. Well, we use fresh cayenne and stuff like that. So yeah, we could make it spicier, but it's our best seller. So, when you make something too spicy, it really limits it.
I
Limits
feel
up.
like it was.
Don't forget it. Yes, that's actually right. So we've been doing this podcast for 3 years, and I wanted to do something big
As of when? When is the birthday? Or the anniversary?
last week.
We're right in the middle of it.
So you're right on it. Yeah. So basically,
Cheers
I've
to
been
that.
doing this podcast live once a week for 158 weeks
missed
in
a
a row. I
week?
haven't missed a week.
That is some
COVID, everything.
dedication, man. That is
Well, they
some
say,
dedication.
they say, what is it? Consistency, right? I watch a lot of
Consistency is
YouTube.
key,
Yeah. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's how I found you guys,
What
right?
you need to do is take
The short clips, right?
Yeah.
I'm
little clips, and you can even like edit like portrait style and put it on like TikTok or Instagram Reels.
Yep.
I watch so much like YouTube analytics.
Sure,
stuff.
sure.
And apparently next year, starting from January next year,
Shorts.
like shorts are going to be
Monetized.
so hot. It's going to
Yeah.
They're putting them on a different part of your YouTube page, so it's not going to be affecting your main videos.
Okay.
You know when you see someone's feed now and it's like short, real video, short, real. Like,
Yes, yes,
it's all
yes.
mixed up and you can't really
Yes,
figure out
you
what
can't-
it is.
yeah.
They're separating them into two different things.
Beautiful.
And then they're going to make it like sort of drive traffic to your main videos.
Okay,
Like your full
that's
videos.
that would be the ideal situation,
Yeah.
right? So basically, I have just started to do that, but yeah, so that and subtitles, right?
Cheers to your
The
3
subtitles,
years
yeah, yeah.
anniversary,
Thanks,
man.
guys.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you guys coming, man. I was hoping I'd get you guys out for this,
It's
and
been a couple of years, I think, or at least over a year since you've been asking me, and it's always like we've had plans before. We had plans last year, and I end up
Yeah.
getting a video I've got to make or something
no, that's
comes
great.
up. So
Come on, this is a full-time job, right? You guys are full-time, right?
No.
Yeah, you're not full-time.
Well, I was gonna say.
I saw your full-time video, but you tell me.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say like I've got a lot of respect for someone who can run a whole restaurant, which is impossible in and on itself. It's
Yeah.
so much work, and then you also run a podcast every week, which is like
That's
I've
why
been
it's
in
live.
the restaurant business.
Okay.
It's so hard. It's so like, or I don't know, maybe for you, you're like that's easy. I make
Oh,
great
no,
food.
it's
I don't
not,
know.
yeah.
But it's like it's not just a full-time job. It's like 2 full-time jobs on top
Yeah,
of each other.
and a
It's-
half.
You know, something goes wrong and you're in bed and they call you up because like a deep fryer exploded or something.
I love it. You got to tell me now about your food, about your restaurant, a little bit about the restaurant story,
I
the food
was just
story. Yeah,
thinking,
he's
I
got some
wasn't-
hilarious stories.
I would
from
love
that
to. I didn't know that. That's fantastic. Okay, let's have it. Let's have
some
it.
of which we're going to tell later on our podcast
Yeah, yeah,
because we're
yeah.
actually going to film our podcast here later.
Beautiful.
So
Okay,
maybe some of the more
perfect.
X-rated stories can go into the.
Sounds okay.
Yeah,
That sounds
it-
good.
It's,
Yeah.
it's nothing like crazy, but like I don't know. If you ever work, I don't know what it's like in Taiwan, but if you have ever worked in a restaurant in the West, it's like working on a pirate ship.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
I know the feeling. I worked in McDonald's when I was in university, so it must
5
be.
stars.
Yeah, it must be difficult. The pressure I was under to get those chicken nuggets
man.
deep fried.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about McDonald's is it's a franchise, so it's got all the system. That's like so.
Oh, it's
I know that you can say good things or bad things about the food. I know you like the Big Mac. I saw your video today,
I love
right?
McDonald's.
But like some people, they don't like the food. Some people like the food, but it's consistent. And if it's in the airport in Taipei or Bangladesh
Anywhere,
or
it's all the same, yeah.
or Russia or wherever.
In fact, no, I'm going to disagree with you because
No?
today
Did
we
you have
went
a
to
crappy
McDonald's
one?
in the HSR? In the HSR,
Ah.
they didn't have Big Macs.
They didn't have Big
Big-
Macs.
really?
They didn't have a double cheeseburger, and they
They
didn't have
Sprite.
Sprite.
They didn't have beef patties, and I was like,
It's a
I
McDonald's.
felt
It's
like
a
he was,
Big Mac.
I thought
What?
he was joking me.
Really? That's
And
surprising.
There are
Yeah.
things to get angry about in life, and then there is some things to get really angry about. And I was like, I was just dumbfounded. Anyway, yeah, because like you say, the system is always so.
It's such a powerful system, and
Impressed.
that's yeah.
And I was like, how you don't have Big Macs? So I had to have a BLT. Life sucks.
Oh man, the sacrifices you make, you know.
The first world problems, right? I love it. I love it.
I
Yeah.
said to him, "Do you know who I am?" He was like, yeah, I do. That's what we've done at Big Macs for you. Fat twat."
I love it. I love that.
No, just kidding.
No,
I would never do that. Do you know who I am? Bullshit.
No, I think it's great, man. I think food business is a crazy one. It's a crazy one.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get into it a lot later. But
yeah,
congratulations to you for keeping this running for three years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Also pumping out like videos every week.
Thank you. It's a tough thing.
Really, I think the problem is, and I'm going to be like so not critical, but like I always have an opinion on everyone's YouTube channel.
Please do it.
As Prozzie will tell you, I often give him feedback that he ignores.
Do it. Hey, you know what? That's why I love having the big boys here, right?
Your niche is the people that you're sharing, right? It's not really about you.
Yeah.
So like, of course, you have some really interesting people on. I watched is it Tony last week or a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
He's got some really good stories to tell.
Yeah.
Of course, you've got anytime there's a YouTuber on, I always watch that.
Sure.
So like, people, especially in the Taiwanese audience, they want to connect to somebody. They connect to me in my story.
Sure, of course.
In his story.
Yep.
So that's why you will see we grew much quicker. We're not growing at all.
Definitely. Okay.
But they don't really get to know Eddy as much as, because you're the host and you're sharing their stories. So while you might not have like the subscribers coming, you will get people just tune in for the individual stories that they're interested in.
Okay.
So that's I think where the growth is a little bit slower maybe.
So you think I should have some more personal videos, like so for me, why I started this is because I love Joe Rogan, right? That's why it's all live. That's why we kind of do this. I love spicy food. I love hot ones. I was thinking, should I do tacos? And I'm like, well, I mean, having the Mexican restaurant, maybe I should do tacos. But it's always like,
it's like when McDonald's without a Big Mac, man.
No, it's exactly right. But it's always like you're just known as like, oh, the taco guy. Anytime there's a taco event, they're like, oh, taco guy, are you going? I'm like, well, I'm more than just a taco guy. You know, we have this location is the first time we've kind of we're kind of punching up. Like our other locations, we're very Mexican looking, like orange walls and like really bright and like really really hole in the wall Mexican stuff, which is great. But that's super duper niche. Yeah. But in Taiwan, when you take that food and you spread it out a little bit, it's like a little bit more Western. I mean, people come, Taiwanese people come, they're doing like local craft beers and spicy wings. And, so we have all the Mexican stuff, but when we added a little bit more, our income just kind of went up.
That's amazing. And I think it's true of any country that you're in. You have to sort of cater to their tastes. I mean, the example I would come up with there is like in the UK, we love curry. Okay,
sure. Yeah.
It's nothing like an Indian curry or like a Bangladesh curry. It's British curry.
Okay.
If they were to sell like real Indian curries, it probably wouldn't be that popular. So you've obviously adapted the flavors and the taste to a more Taiwanese audience or not audience. So customer base. It's hard to say. It's hard to say that we've changed it. We haven't really changed it, but we've packaged them in something more familiar, like. You have the beans and the rice and the meat and all the filling and stuff like that. Instead of just putting it on a plate and being like Mexican style, we wrap it up in a burrito. And people are like, oh, mo shiga jianbing, right? So people are kind of like familiar. And it's a growing sort of thing out here. We've been doing it for about 15 years, which is a long time. Yeah. But when we started, there was nobody else. There was a couple of like chow fan places that threw some jalapeno in there and like, oh, mo shiga, right? And you're just like, or we would have customers and I would say, oh, is it your first time eating Mexican? And they would say, oh, no, we've had it before. And I would say, well, where? And they would be like, oh, Kentucky, KFC. And I'm just like, ugh. The KFC Mexican burger or something. Yeah, because sometimes if anyone wraps anything, they in Chinese they'll say mo shiga, right? So, yeah.
I hate that because it's like the same thing with like a burger. It'll be like a Mexican burger because it's got like, I don't know, salsa and jalapenos on it.
Or
one
the
of
pizza.
My students is really smart and she's really funny and every time it's Tuesday I say it's Taco Tuesday as like a stupid joke and she really like clinged on to that for some reason. So every Tuesday she's really excited and she goes home and tells her parents she wants tacos. But I'm like, don't, because the tacos.
Where are you going to get them?
Shit.
Okay.
And she had them and didn't like them. I'm like, yeah, it's not.
Well, come on down here. Bring them down for sure.
We should clarify that Prozzie is very anti-Taichung.
I'm not.
So
everything in Taichung.
You're in Taichung, right?
Both in Taichung.
You're both in. Okay, I thought you were in Kaohsiung. Okay.
I'm the biggest proponent of Taichung, and as a city, I think it's great, and it's got everything I need, and it's not too big, not too small. Weather's great, blah blah blah. But this guy. if you tell him a taco came from Taichung, then he wouldn't like it because it came from Taichung.
No, because it's not. There's no good Mexican. Taichung lacks so many things. I think good Mexican food.
Say 3 good things about Taichung now.
If you had a family, I think it's not bad.
For you, 3 good things, and you can't say I live there because that's always your excuse. Why do you live in Taichung? It's like because Allan lives there too.
I have a decent job there.
Oh, okay.
It's not as expensive as Taipei. It's getting there.
Yeah. Dead air on.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Retention is dropping, dude. You got to keep it going.
It's just there's nothing redeemable about that city. And so many people, we had that guy comment and totally agreed. You know, he went there and he was like, yeah, you walk around and there's just nothing to do. There's nothing there.
I actually don't know Taichung very well. I came here to Taipei. I came to Taipei and I stayed here. I started in like Banqiao back in the day, Tuchen before the MRT, Danshui.
Gem in
Okay.
the jewel of Asia.
What about then you? Okay, three good things. Taichung.
Oh my goodness.
300.
Born there, nothing to do with the city.
It's just like it's like my home city, my where I was born in Taiwan. Like,
I agree. I
it's
love
like
it.
When I arrived in 2008, it was the first place I went to, and I just became comfortable there. It's completely in my comfort zone. I can whiz around that city from A to B better than a Taiwanese person can.
Okay.
I have
He's
friends.
very humble.
I have no, but like you always ask like your friend like we're at a bar in North District and they're like, oh, how do I get there? I'm like, you just go to North District and it's there, and it's like, so I know it very well. It's just my home. Like,
So I'm curious, like, what brought you to Taichung? Because usually people will come and start in Taipei, and then maybe they want to do like some kind of a beach life, and then they'll go to like an Yilan or one of the coastal cities.
Yeah.
So what was it about Taichung that brought and kept you there?
I didn't choose Taichung. Taichung
Okay.
chose me.
Okay.
Fucking shut up.
We got to have that on a shirt, man. Yeah. Okay.
It was the only place when I came here with my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
There was just the agent offered us 2 teaching jobs in the same town
Okay.
in Taiwan, in Taichung. And we were just like, okay, that's where we'll go. If they'd offered us Kaohsiung, we would have gone to Kaohsiung.
Okay,
Or Taipei.
okay.
It was just a coinky dink.
Okay.
We ended up in Taichung, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
What about yourself,
When
man?
I first came here, I worked for Hess, and they just put you in a
Okay.
city, so I had no choice either.
Hess,
But do you
yeah.
feel like, because I was talking to Lucas about this, and he always said, there's Taipei,
Yeah.
and then there's everything else in Taiwan. That's all just one thing. Like, it's all just the countryside almost. Like, if he can't distinguish between Taichung or Kaohsiung or any of those other places because
Who's
it's Lucas.
Lucas.
And he said, like, there's Taipei, and then there's the rest. Like, there's no Kaohsiung. That's just part of, it's grouped up into what amasses the rest. Do you feel like that? Like,
So I came. All of my time I've been here for 20 years, right?
okay.
That's all of my time has been in Taipei.
man, you did it.
I'm 44, dude.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Okay,
I am.
Looking good.
Well, I'll take it. You got to cut the grays out. That's why it's all
that's
short,
better.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
No, I like Taipei a lot. I think it's great. I think it's really compact. It's really convenient. It is way more expensive, for sure. I think it's great. I don't know. I've never lived in any of the other places. I feel it's kind of similar, I would say, but even more snobby, I think, than that. This area, Tianmu, it's kind of like it's like the Beverly Hills bubble. Do you know what I mean? Like when you live here, it's like we got Mexican food, we got a movie theater and big parks, and we got Indian food,
I thought,
and it's been fantastic for me. It's been
Shin-Yi was like the high level place, right?
Shin-Yi is, but that's kind of like that'd be like a downtown New York.
Oh, okay.
Here, it's kind of like, it's funny because we have a lot of clients here, right? For obviously from the area, and when I was moving from Danshui to here, we paid $9,000 a month in Danshui, right, for like a studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I think the audio. I'm watching the audio. The audio seems fine.
Yeah, I know it's fine. Yeah,
maybe
it's all
it's
good.
fine. I don't know. Line's on.
Okay.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, So we were looking for places. We were taking my daughter for a walk. We found this kind of like nice new building by the MRT, by the Carrefour.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, well, let's check that one out.
Yeah.
And I said, well, in this area, that building, it's going to cost an arm and a leg,
Yeah.
right?
And did it?
So we go there. It's a 3-bedroom apartment, new building. Guess, you can guess. Guess how much it is
3-bedroom new apartment.
in
here.
Tianmu.
In Tianmu.
In
I would
Taichung, that would be
say
like 30 something.
Okay.
Probably under 30. 25 in Taichung, probably.
No, for a 3-bedroom brand new spanking place. We're talking rent, yeah?
Rent, yeah.
No, that's
25
like
to 30? I guess a new place, yeah.
in TT district it'd be like
30, 40.
30, 40 grand. In
I reckon
Taipei,
40.
So guess Taipei.
45.
I wanna
And then
say
guess
50.
Tianmu. Okay.
No, I reckon... I've got no idea.
No, I'm just out of curiosity.
I'm gonna say 50.
Over
50K?
50?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
my mic's too loud? Okay.
Okay. Over 50.
That's it.
50
I'm
to
done
60?
with all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
50 to 60?
Yeah, 50, yeah.
180.
Get
Shut
the
up.
bloody hell out of here. Front door.
180
A month.
a month.
That's
Who makes
6,000
that?
pounds.
More
US
than
dollars.
my restaurant. More than my restaurant.
That is bananas.
Yeah. So we went, and the guy said, 18,000, and I'm just like,
Has he got his numbers wrong or something?
I'm
Or
like-
is that
Yeah, I'd be like, I didn't hear that.
and I'm
right?
like, 8,000, like 80, and he's like, no,
Oh, you thought
18,000.
maybe he was saying shit.
Yeah.
It
So
is-
I
it
thought,
is
right?
Bawan.
I'm like, yeah, it's 8,000, and he's like, no, 18,000, and I'm just like, look at my wife. I'm like,
Right.
did he say 100?
Kids don't touch anything.
That's
we're leaving.
That's exactly what I did. My daughter's walking around. I'm like, don't touch anything.
Yeah.
We're leaving. Yeah, crazy.
That is insane.
And the extra layer to that story is when I tell people that live in this area, they're like, yeah,
That's
I
ridiculous.
pay two. I pay 2. And I'm just like, what? So we found a place. We pay 34.
That's much more.
Much more.
I mean, that's like normal, right? I
Yeah.
think, right? It's still a bit higher than we wanted, but in this area, it's like, oh,
Do you feel like
crazy.
where are you from? I should know this.
I'm from Canada, dude. I'm from BC, Northwest British Columbia.
Oh,
Parents are from Mexico originally.
your
yeah.
parents are Mexican, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. I never met even one Mexico in all my time in Canada.
One Mexico.
Mexican.
Well, there aren't very many,
Yeah,
man.
you guys never made it up there.
We
It's too
didn't. We
goddamn
didn't.
cold.
My-
Shit.
Yeah. Was that Canada?
Elizabeth.
No, I think most of the Mexicans go to the States, right?
Yeah,
I think.
BC is really nice. But do you feel like running a restaurant here in Taiwan is in some sense easier than it would be back home?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah?
I think there's a lot less red tape. I think when we opened up here, we actually you just open the gate. And
Yeah.
you just open and you start selling, and if you make money, then you go get your business license.
Oh, okay.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
And we actually, the second month we opened, we were in Danshui. We
Yeah.
went to the Danshui like government office or whatever. So we go in there and we're like, hey, we need to get a business license. And the guy's like, okay, he opens a drawer up, starts writing things out. He's like, okay, when he gets to address,
Yeah.
he's like, what's the address? And we told him the address, and he's like, oh, it's just up here around the corner. I said, yeah, just up there around the corner. Takes it, rips it up. He's like,不用了. You don't need.
Really?
And I'm like, what?
Is it
I'm
like technically a residential building, or-
in the government building? He's like, you don't need one. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Obviously, in Xinyi, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like in Danshui, it was crazy.
I don't know if you should tell that story over here.
Oh, yeah, maybe not. Well, we got it eventually.
Yeah.
We have it now. Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. I didn't even eat my first one. But let's grab that second wing. You guys are okay, right?
Fuck.
The
Yeah.
buffalo was okay?
And this one's
I didn't
got
get any
Good.
spice at all for that one.
Okay, perfect.
Cilantro
So
on
the
it.
second one is chipotle. So it's a bit.
Okay.
If you don't like cilantro, just throw it.
I love cilantro.
Oh, you like it?
I
Oh,
love it.
This looks,
Okay.
out of them all, this looks the
looks-
most delicious.
It looks
Okay.
barbecuey.
So yeah, try it. I
There
didn't
should
even
be
get my
cilantro
first one,
flavored
yeah.
toothpaste.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Keep the long
There's
dongs
never,
coming, yeah?
Never a negative answer.
Keep
to
the long
that.
dongs coming. Yeah. So basically, while you guys do that, yeah.
I just want to quickly just address the
Please.
chat. I'm a chat fiend, so I
Okay.
appreciate people are
Yes.
tuning in, and I want to keep people watching. We've got
Yes.
30 people watching. The
Okay.
30 people watching, share this with your friends. Share it on your Instagram. Share it on your Facebook. Let's try and get the number of concurrents up.
Please do. I love
The more
it.
people watching now, then that will mean the algorithm will suggest it more afterwards.
I love it. I love it. I love chatting with YouTubers because they actually know what's going on, which is
Well,
great. With like algorithm, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you
We have
get
our theories about what we think works.
Yeah.
And whether it's watch time or click-through rate or
Yeah.
average view duration.
Yeah.
Like you'll hit a banger video and you'll be like, I know what made that work. So then
Okay.
in the next one, you do the same thing and it just dies. And you're like, I thought I had it figured out. So
Yeah, I have no idea. Every time I release a video, he's like, "Let me see the analytics." Like I just give it to him, and then he tells me what's going on because I've got no idea what I'm doing.
yeah.
But it's great because you get so much with the restaurant, with the YouTube channel, you get so much advice from people that don't have a restaurant and don't have a YouTube channel, right? And they're like, well, you should do this. Well, you should do this. You should do that. And you're like,
I hate when people do
yeah,
that.
okay, cool. That sounds good. Yeah. And it's tough because
Definitely.
when you're new, is it up? Okay.
No, I mean the wing is it's definitely a step up.
Definitely a step up.
Did it
from
step
the-
up?
Yeah.
I like
good,
the
good,
sweetness. Sorry, I interrupted you. I didn't mean to.
No, that's okay. No. For some reason, this stupid thing is not logging in, or else I would have the chat here.
So I'm going to just address some people in the chat.
Yes.
Tyler in Taiwan is here.
Okay, good.
Casey.
You got your chat there first.
Shi Zhang Ting. Go.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Tyler in Taiwan. Did I say Tyler in Taiwan?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's good. So usually I have the chat up there, but because we're going directly to that specific link,
okay.
it wouldn't pop up.
Okay.
That's why usually we do the chat. Yeah.
Lucas in Taiwan says, please tell Prozzie to quit his job so you can do this during normal hours next time. This is normal hours.
Okay.
Oh, it's a weekend, Lucas.
We have lives, Lucas. This is the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, get a job, Lucas.
Camille says, have a good time. Full Value Dan was giving us some feedback on the mics.
Yeah,
So
that's the info we just got.
trying to figure that
How's
out.
it sounding now, Dan? Let us know, yeah?
Jim H, Tianmu Mafia, and Amy Ingwa99. So happy to see you both. Amy is one of our favorite people in Taiwan.
I love Amy.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
She's the best.
She's so
we
sweet.
don't hang out often.
Yeah.
No.
We have. I'm sure she won't mind us sharing this story.
Do it,
We
please.
went to. We came to Taipei for a YouTuber meetup. Was it?
No, we
Thank you
came
so
to
much.
film the Alzheimer's video.
Oh yeah, we were filming a sponsored video for Alzheimer's. That we probably shouldn't say we're sponsored, but it is.
That's okay. All right, what do you got to do?
And no, it's fine. It was obviously we obviously said it was sponsored. And,
Do your thing, man. Oh, shoot. The wet ones are here, too. If you need
So we
those,
finished
yeah.
filming, and then we were going for dinner in the evening with a couple of other friends, and then so we went to, what was the name of the pub called? The British pub.
Let me know.
Was it the monkey there? Brass
Brass Monkey?
No, it wasn't the Brass
No?
Monkey. It's oh my goodness, it's going to drive me crazy. But anyway, it's like
a British pub.
British style pub.
Okay.
The non-stop, the one-stop. Oh.
Thank you.
I don't know.
On tap.
On tap. Oh, okay. Of
On
course,
tap.
yeah.
And we went there in the afternoon, and it was me and Amy, Prozzie, Fifi. Hi, Omar.
Our age.
Ruth, yeah. One of our
Koo?
agents.
Okay.
No, Koo was late. Koo came later for dinner.
Oh.
But then,
yeah.
we had like 3 or 4 beers, and we were telling jokes and stories, and
Okay.
just
Okay.
laughing like
It was so
our
funny.
bellies hurt from laughing, and our jaws ached.
That's great.
And
She was so funny. 'Cause
Amy, just witty, just super witty, and like I don't want to get into this topic.
Go for it. Yeah,
But like,
come on.
the difference between talking to a foreign girl and a Taiwanese girl is very nuanced. Like you have
Gotcha.
to adjust your conversation, or I mean, it depends on if the Taiwanese girls have lived abroad or not. And I'm not stereotyping. Like, please don't get into all that.
Yeah.
But just sitting across, I'm gonna cry now because I'm thinking about my sister.
There you go. All right.
It was like being with my sister,
Okay.
and I just like the sense of humor's really clicked.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my Amy story, and we were
Yeah.
just laughing so hard.
I love how Lucas commented. We're like, "Fuck off, Lucas! Get a job, fuck you, Lucas!" And we're like, "Amy." We're like, "Oh, we love Amy."
Everybody loves Amy.
No,
Everybody loves Amy.
We love
Yeah.
Lucas too.
We love
Yeah.
Lucas too.
Oh, Lucas is great. Like, so,
And you're welcome for your career, Lucas. You're welcome.
no, I actually wanted to thank Lucas because I got to test these mics. These are actually Lucas's mics.
Yeah.
Because I'm every show I try to like 1% make it better.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well,
So
how,
yeah.
How about 100% better by having me and Prozzie?
Well, that seems like it might be. It might just
you're
be.
kind of going down a little
See,
bit. He's just making up for the difference.
Being in
There you
the
go.
end, every cloud has its silver lining.
So, quick question. I mean, you guys are both in Taichung. You guys are in a lot of each other's videos, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So that's like this the bromance, right?
Yeah.
So how did that start? How did you guys meet?
Oh man.
You got to tell me, yeah.
Yeah, go for
People
it.
want to know, man.
Tell the story.
Yeah.
Well, my cunt-ass ex.
He said it.
I said it. Nah.
Prozzie got sued once, but we're not allowed to talk about it. We'll talk about that on the podcast.
You can. I can't.
Oh yeah. Prozzie got sued once by his ex-girlfriend,
Okay.
talking about her in a video, but he didn't use her name. He just called her a really.
I shouldn't have done it. It was mean. But anyways.
He referred to her as his like CUNT.
Okay,
ass
okay.
Ex-girlfriend.
Sure.
And
Okay.
she served
And that's
him.
not-
She
okay.
served him with a libel. Was it libel or
Yeah.
Really?
what's the written one? Libel is
Oh,
spoken.
gee, I have no idea.
Defamation.
Yeah, libel and anyway, it doesn't matter. So
View attention.
I'm thinking of trying to get back to the main story. Yeah, so that's why he called her. That's why he said that.
Okay.
But then the judge threw it out of court in like 2 minutes.
Okay, well that's great.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was totally a sidetrack. But when I was with her, I was looking for other YouTubers to collaborate with because I don't like making videos by myself.
Did you have your channel before? Or he's before. He's the
been
OG.
going for
Okay,
7 or
okay.
8 years.
6 years.
Beautiful.
Yeah, a long time.
Okay.
And I was going through the different YouTubers, and I didn't want to collaborate with someone that was like too big.
Yeah, it's something you don't think these guys are going to respond.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, I know what you mean.
I messaged him, and we filmed a video in the park.
Yeah, it's a nice
With the
600,000 view video.
Beautiful.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I thought
okay.
he's pretty cool. We clicked, and he thought, "Wow, this guy gets me views."
Yeah, because in the next
That's
video,
great. I love it.
the second video we made, which was drinking the Gaoliang,
Okay.
I gave you a quiz on Taiwan, and then you had to drink Gaoliang, and I was like, "So, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Prozzie was so successful in the last video, I've invited him back," and he's like, "I thought we were just friends now."
Yeah.
But like,
I love
it's
it.
just my way of introducing.
Of course. I love it. Okay. How long ago was this then, you were saying?
2019.
Okay. Okay.
18.
Beautiful.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years now.
Okay, it's been a while. Okay.
3 years ago.
Okay.
And we both, like, my friend circle, like, before I was doing YouTube, my friendship circle was much more centered around, like, football. I was in a soccer team.
Yeah.
But as I've gotten more into YouTube,
Yeah.
most of my, like, friends are, well, apart from Eddy and Andre and Josh, but, like, most of my friends are YouTubers because you just sort of gravitate towards people that you can have the same conversations with.
Love it. Yeah.
I can talk about YouTube for days.
That's great because I love that. I mean, when Lucas comes, and I just like pick his brain about YouTube
taught him everything he
for
knows.
for like hours. Okay, well, perfect. Because then I'll do the same with you. Yeah.
I'm just being, I like Lucas is really funny actually because we pull each other's leg, but then sometimes he goes in really hard.
I think
Really?
that's just his Swedish humor, though.
It's
It's
like,
the European humor.
whoa, like even Prozzie wouldn't say that to me. Like there was,
Really?
I looked at and again we love Lucas. There's no beef at all.
Okay.
But
Beefing.
He tagged me on a Facebook post because do you know Ni How's It Going?
Yep, I know him. I've had him on Mossy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ireland. Yeah, he just
I've
came
never
back.
met him, but he's really got some good content. Some
He's
funny
funny,
content,
he's
some
funny. Very
memes
funny.
on Facebook, and he wanted to find ghost stories.
Okay.
Gui Gusi.
Okay. Great Goose, yeah.
So he was looking for Gui Gusi, and Lucas just tags me and you and says like, if it's Joe Gui Gusi, which means like
Alcoholic
Joe Gui,
stories.
yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Whoa, low blow,
Harsh but true, harsh but
Lucas.
true.
Yeah.
Lucas, okay.
We
I
actually
haven't
came
seen
here to
that.
fight him. We're gonna go to his house
Yeah, we're
after.
gonna go. We have to need 2 of us. I'm gonna
Okay.
put Prozzie on
He's
my
pretty
shoulders.
big, man.
We're a Mac, like a,
I brought a ladder.
he just did a video with Logan, right? With Logan
Logan Beck.
Logan Beck, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And they're standing together, and it's like
Oh,
Logan's
yeah,
doing like a little
Logan's
like
5.5 foot.
Hobbit Gandalf speech there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was a good video, man, for sure.
Logan was one of the reasons my channel blew up.
Okay,
When I had like 30,000 subscribers,
okay,
he invited me to eat some spicy noodles.
okay.
And he, during the video, he said if Allan gets to 50,000 views, 50,000 subscribers,
Yeah.
then he will eat stinky tofu.
Okay.
So then, like, within
So
a
everybody
week-
wanted to
within
see
a
that.
week or 2
Really?
weeks, I got like another 20,000 subscribers.
That's unbelievable.
Went to 50, and then from there on, it was always up and up.
So, like a quick thing, what you just said, you didn't really want to reach out to like a huge YouTuber because when you're new, you also feel like I felt the same way. Like when I reached out to you, or I talked to Lucas, or you know, talking to Prozzie and stuff. Like you don't think anyone will reply, and then you were the first one to reply, and you were like, so nice. It was crazy. And Lucas replied, and he was so
We're all in the
nice.
same game.
And it seems like this like OG foreigner YouTube crew, everybody's so nice. It's crazy.
So far, yeah. I'm waiting.
So far.
I'm waiting for some kind of beef or some kind of like.
I want to
Beefing?
start a beef.
You want to start a beef?
Yeah,
All right.
I did suggest it to
Okay, that could blow up. No?
Jonas. Me and Jonas are around about the same level of subscribers, around 270, 260.
Okay. Okay.
And I said, hey, and I was on his channel once, and I was like, let's start a beef, like or a race to 300, and the loser has to
Swim in the Danshui River.
Something like that. But we never got round to it for some reason.
Okay. Any suggestions for beef?
He's again, Jonas is like an absolute heart of gold guy. Like,
Okay.
Genuinely
Okay.
like sweetheart. And he thought it was a funny idea, but I'm not sure he would have gone through with having a beef with someone because it's just not. It's
His
so
personality.
alien to his.
Gotcha.
his
It would have to be
Gotcha.
obviously a joke.
Yeah, but then again, Taiwan don't like people taking the piss. Taiwanese people don't like
Yeah.
having their leg pulled without them, unless they absolutely.
In on
know
the
it.
joke, but I
I don't know.
So, do you think if you guys stayed in your own country, you would have been able to blow up a YouTube channel like you have here?
Absolutely no way.
No way.
Impossible.
I don't think so.
Nobody wants to watch.
Is there a South African guy with a massive channel in South Africa? Obviously, there's somebody, but he's going around introducing stuff like
I'm
you.
not even sure South Africa has internet. To
Okay, well,
to watch YouTube. No, they
I
do.
think-
They do. But
Okay.
I think the problem is like I already feel like a douchebag for walking around with a camera pointed at my own fucking face, held by myself. I
That's
feel
tough.
like a douchebag doing it here in Taiwan. If I was walking home, like back home in Ottawa, doing
In your
that,
hometown.
someone would literally call out like "fucking douchebag" or you know what I mean? Like it just feels so
Yeah.
narcissistic and.
some of the biggest content I make is when I go back to England and I film in England. And
Okay,
I film, like my
okay.
family or my friends eating
Okay.
Tony.
Okay.
He goes back to Canada. Don't even think you took a camera.
You didn't do the classic "Mom drinks Galeong" video or whatever.
Tell
No.
him what your dad would say if you started filming him eating some food.
Oh my god! Like if I set up a camera and I was like, "Dad, we're gonna try something," he'd be like, "Fuck off, get out of my house."
That's similar to my dad, man. When I was a kid, I was swearing in like grade 3, and then they're like, they called my parents and like, your son swears, and my dad was like, "What the fuck, man? Told you not to do that shit." It's just like.
My dad
That's
said the
funny.
same thing. There was some like teenagers. I was a little boy and was in the back of the minivan, and some teenagers were like, I don't know, causing a ruckus or something outside the van, and my dad just rolled down the window. Or it was the '90s, so he rolled down the window and he just went,
Yeah.
"Watch your fucking mouth! I got kids in the car." We're like, "Dad."
Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's great,
That's
man.
just while we're on the subject of like random
Yep.
interactions with people swearing, my grandfather, who's passed away like 10 years ago, one of my favorite stories of him, when he was about 65, he was at the petrol station filling up the car, and my grandmother was in the passenger seat of the car, and these teenagers were on scooters, which in England, if you drive a scooter, you're a real like tearaway. It's like you're like, it's like a scooter gangs.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Like 17 years, you can drive a scooter when you're 16.
Okay.
You can only drive a car when you're 17.
Okay.
So you get like the young hoodlums. Anyway, they were swearing. And my granddad went over to them and said, like, can you stop swearing? My wife is in the car and she doesn't appreciate it. And they told him, like, F off, old man.
Yeah.
But they all had motorcycle helmets on. So my granddad got hold of one of them by the chin of it. He said he was trying to punch him, like,
Through the hole.
through the hole. And he was telling this story and he was like, I was trying my hardest to punch him, but I couldn't get my hand in the vial.
Oh, it's so good.
God, defending grandma's honor.
Honor,
like,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we don't.
I love
We all
it.
swear, but then in the right.
Of
The
sort
point
course.
is, I just can't see myself doing YouTube back home.
But you,
Yeah.
if
Didn't even cross my mind to make a video.
If I told you you'd get like 500,000 views, family eats Taiwanese.
Come on.
noodles.
Oh, that Wei Li Mian or Wei Li Mei, whatever.
I think my mom would do it. I don't know if my dad would be very open, but then who knows? I haven't asked. It just never. It's like when I'm there, I'm not a YouTuber.
Vacation
No one
mode,
knows who
right?
I am.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do this stupid. And my whole family would be like, "Oh, you think you're fucking?
Oh, you think
big
you're
shot
something,
now,
eh?
Yeah.
Throwing in, I think you're something, eh?
Yeah.
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 Whereas my family, on the other hand,
They love it.
absolutely
I saw.
love it. My mom
Yeah.
and dad are the perfect like characters to have on YouTube. I would love to get them back over here and like, take them around on a tour and stuff, but maybe in the next year or something we'll look at something.
Well, the COVID thing is easing up now, right?
Yeah.
How did COVID affect your channel in a positive or negative way? Obviously, a restaurant, we got fucking smashed.
Yeah, that must
But-
have sucked for you guys.
Now we're good again, because we've developed a community in this area, and everybody was just like, we're gonna buy a bunch of food. But like as a YouTuber, positive,
I think
negative.
no
effect?
It helped my views. My views were higher, but sponsored videos were fewer and far between. And most of my sponsored videos come from the government, like tourism bureaus. So like I was just in Kaohsiung last week. Excuse me, that chicken wing is giving me the
Okay.
hiccups.
Hey, man, like I said, if you can take it easy.
No,
if you
I'm
need to.
fine.
Okay.
So I was in Kaohsiung last week, and basically I go on a vacation, a trip for a couple of days, film it, and then they'll say, can you promote this event, like the Design Taiwan exhibition? I'm like, yeah, if I like it, I'll share it as I see it.
Yeah.
And they had a bar, so I was like,
hey, all right.
Best expo I've ever been to, and I had like cool things to do and see. So during COVID, that just completely stopped.
Okay.
All the sponsors for that kind of dropped off for like a good year or two.
Uh-huh.
But then I was picking up other sponsors like Skillshare, NordVPN.
Wow, that's really cool because you see the big YouTubers like from the States and that they get those sponsors, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Prozzie got a NordVPN sponsor, which is a funny story.
I've heard a little bit about that. If you guys want to share, you don't. No pressure.
What was your idea, Prozzie? How to get the logo into the video?
Yeah, I just needed a way to make it, I don't know, fun, I don't know, whatever. And so I thought I would put a frame of the logo somewhere hidden throughout the video, and they had to count how many logos were there. And like that was just the game, and I don't remember what I said.
Comment down below how many times the NordVPN logo shows up in Prozzie's video.
Yeah, and anyway, so they sent it back because I had to change some subtitles, because you send the video back and forth so they can make changes. And I changed the subtitles, but I had loaded up a previous save version without knowing, and so the logos that I had in there weren't there anymore.
Oh, okay.
And so I put out the video, and it was like, how
many?
logos
0.
are there? Yeah, and everyone was like, you didn't go and do it. So.
I think it must have really helped the video because people would have gone back and watched it like
a
looking
bunch of
really
times,
carefully for like the NordVPN logo.
One person does 10 times, 10 views maybe.
Yeah, that's
10x. All right.
Yeah.
High retention levels, but I just thought it was typical Prozzie to like get a really good sponsored video, get a good sponsor, and then not really screw it up because it was a good video.
Jeez,
What was the video for?
NordVPN.
What was the
I was me and Simo talking about leaving China. It wasn't a good video. I was pretty drunk. But
hey, that sounds great. All right.
COVID, I think, increased. What? I was.
I can see Prozzie is like really good at filming when he's drunk. Like
I've seen some cool videos.
Like, when I'm drunk, when I watch back a video where if I've been drinking, it is cringe, bustingly unwatchable. I'm like, I cannot put any of this out.
Okay.
But he's pretty much like on balance with how he is in normal life.
Okay.
Well, I'm not a crazy.
Any drunk 2 a.m. live streams that go up and down as soon as you wake up?
I know what you're talking
Anything
about.
like that?
I know
No.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm pretty careful with that. He has no problem, flipping over a table live on 2 a.m. or whatever.
Well, you always have your bench, your table that you take with you everywhere,
That's
right?
in my apartment now.
Yeah.
The reason it's not been on my. A few people ask me where's my desk.
Yeah.
And I've given up driving a scooter and car.
Okay. Just Ubering everywhere, or?
Well, I live on the MRT line.
Okay.
And I basically only go to play poker or go to the bar, and they're both on the MRT. Well, no.
Gotcha.
For the bar, I go MRT or U-bike.
Full-time YouTuber life. Hashtag, right? Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I gave up. I used to drive it on my scooter. I used to put it across my.
I love it.
Across my lap.
That's about as Taiwan as it gets.
Driving around and like it was like sticking out, like about as wide as a small car.
I love it.
And so I've not used it for a while, so I need to get it out.
You still got it, right? I mean, that thing's iconic,
it's
man.
Like part of my furniture.
Yeah.
I actually use it for shoe storage. With the drawers underneath.
I love it.
This is the most boring story I've ever told on my podcast. I use my table for shoe storage.
Yeah, at least you got to answer the question.
Let me.
What question did they ask you?
You mentioned you were in Kaohsiung recently, right? I'll pull up
so-
a picture. I'll pull up a picture right here.
Oh, okay.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, that's not Kaohsiung.
That's not Kaohsiung,
That's
but that's Kaohsiung West, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
West?
that's
on the side?
Kaohsiung West. We were
Kaohsiung West.
That's
our
our
West.
favorite Röthaus.
Okay.
Me and Prozzie used to live together, and just like a 10-minute walk from our house was this
Okay.
amazing Röthaus.
Okay.
And we would go there, just me and him sometimes. We'd go there with like groups of us, with gangs of us. And one time Wes was in town, and do you remember who? I won't say her name, but a girl I was dating came to visit us that night. But she just stopped by. I think she wanted to meet Wes, and this is like 2 years ago, and we dated a little bit, and we stayed good friends.
All right.
And then she
Don't
messaged
get
me-
sued, man. Watch what you say.
She messaged me last week and she's like, "Hey, do you want to have lunch?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's have lunch." And I was like, I messaged Prozzie and I'm like, "Hey, XYZ girl has messaged me and maybe I'm gonna like go for a date." And I got really excited, put on my best polo shirt, which is basically
Sunday best.
this one in blue.
All right.
Got there. she's like, yeah, I'm getting married. I was like,
and you're
That's
like,
a weird thing to do.
check, please. Yeah.
You know how douchey we are. We're not sponsored by that beer company, so we turn the bottles around.
Oh, I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? Yeah, okay. That's so
It
funny.
looks like some kind of like imported beer with like a really random sticker on the. That's the sticker on the back.
Well, yeah, we just didn't turn the one over on the right-hand side
No,
beside your
I
elbow.
was secretly sponsored, so I had to put
Oh,
it.
yeah,
There you
I
go.
didn't tell you guys I was getting paid for that photo.
Asahi.
Yeah.
Shout out
But
to
I just
Asahi.
want to mention the guy in the background. We told him to just stand there and look cool smoking.
Okay. Yeah.
That's he's our tattoo artist. You just have.
I don't have any tattoos.
But if you ever get
Okay.
one, we can hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So he's one of our best friends, Josh, and
Beautiful.
he's an absolute legend of our friendship.
He
He's
does look
great.
pretty damn cool in the back.
He's
If
the
you guys
coolest guy ever.
want a
Yeah.
tattoo,
Yeah.
go to Qingji Tattoo in Taichung because him and his wife Tina run it, and they're the best.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really amazing.
Yeah.
When we met him, we were with Jesus. Do you know Jesus?
Jesus.
Yeah. And,
Talking about the original one or
yeah,
some Mexican one or
no,
what
the
are we talking
Spanish,
about?
The Spanish YouTuber. Do you know?
I do not know him. No. I don't
Well,
think so. No.
He's like the OG.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's been going. He's for like 10 years. He speaks Taiwanese, Chinese,
Oh, wow.
Spanish, Indonesian.
Can you
You
speak
should speak
Spanish?
Spanish. Yeah, I just speak Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See?
Yeah. See? Yeah, it's
Oh, well, we're too busy with French up
Go
in
for it,
Canada.
go
We-
for
we-
it,
we
yeah,
don't-
yeah.
We don't dabble in Spanish.
well.
Donde está la biblioteca?
That's all you need, man.
It's the same in French, bibliothèque.
Uno más, yeah.
Wait, la biblioteca. Yeah.
Una cerveza, por favor, right? That's all you
Yeah,
need.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Cerveza. Okay.
So what was more?
Speaking of tats, let me pull this one up and then we'll go to the next
I
one.
knew that. Yeah, Josh,
I had to do it.
Josh did the
Yeah.
Taiwan one,
Yeah,
and Tina, his wife, did the Taiwan one.
so good.
The Taiwan one I got done during a live stream. That you was it a video?
Really?
You and Josh were eating some zhongjian.
Oh,
Was
the
it zhongjian?
zhongzi.
Zhongzi, okay.
And I just got a free tattoo in the background because
How did the views do with like a live tattoo sort of
it
deal?
wasn't a live stream. It was an edited video.
But how did it go? How did views go on that?
50K probably.
Okay.
I don't remember. I think it was good because it was timed perfectly
And
around.
it's
That's
like
awesome.
around Moon Festival or the Dragon Boat Festival. I mean,
Okay.
if you do something regarding foreigners eating zhongzi, then it's gonna bang. So,
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah. But the Taiwan one, I did that as a live stream. And
Okay.
It is what it is. Is not related to that tattoo.
Okay.
It is what it is. Is my
It's your slogan
no
for
my
life.
my ex girlfriend. She met we were breaking up, and she messaged that to me. It is what it is, and I was like, I'm gonna go straight to the tattoo shop and get that tattoo
You're
on my
such a
back.
fucking woman. You're so
What happened there?
melodramatic.
Okay,
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
I live in a
I'm going to the tattoo shop. It is what it is.
I love it. I love it. It is what it
And the
is.
funny thing was, I told them I never want to see it. Right? I
Oh
told,
shoot!
but I've seen
Put
it
it
before.
somewhere where I can never see it.
I
Well, I
it
just
was
showed
on my
it.
back.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
on my
of course,
back,
of
so,
course,
like,
yeah.
in the back.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Do you ever freak out when you see your back in the mirror and you're like, the fuck?
Well, no,
Like you forget it's there, you know?
they showed me when I was getting my Taiwan tattoo, and I was like, oh, well, I've seen it now. So, but they print it out on like a special paper,
Okay.
and they were like, are you sure you don't want to see it? And Tina was like, I was like, Tina, it's fine. I trust you. And then Josh was like, I think you might want to see this. You want to double check. I was like, okay, I'll look at the paper, but I won't look at the tattoo. And Tina had printed out, it is what it is.
Oh.
It is what it is.
So you would have had that grammar
I
error
had
on your
that
back
right
forever.
So I double checked, and then I was
Beautiful.
like, got to change that. Then
I love
But
it.
then the Taiwan flag is my logo compared.
I know that. That's a beauty. Yeah,
so,
I love that. Yeah.
I did a live stream with that one,
Okay.
and I paid for the tattoo in donations.
Okay.
People
okay.
were so
Awesome.
supportive and like,
That's awesome.
yeah. And if you, I don't know if you can actually change it, but on the very bottom, it was so painful. There's a little line.
Well, don't critique their fucking...
No. It's my fault. It's somewhere near. It looks like a freckle actually, but on the very right
This
hand.
deal?
Yeah. There.
Okay.
That little bit that sticks out.
Okay.
I was like up and down. I was like, and I was drinking at the same time.
Okay. Oh, you got. Okay.
Josh,
Okay.
I made Josh slip, and he beat me. He was like, "Sit the down." I was like, "Oh, sorry."
That
bro."
dude, the tatted guy, him.
Oh yeah,
okay.
he was like,
He looks
"Don't
tough.
you
Yeah,
dare
yeah.
cause my tattoo to like
Dare you?
to be
Yeah.
a mistake." And he's like, "I'm so happy you got that on video. If anyone ever sees that mistake,
Then you show him that clip.
I showed him that.
Send me the clip.
because that
Yeah.
was really painful. That was the most painful tattoo I've ever had.
One more quick picture.
Okay.
Quick picture here. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so
I
good.
was also at the tattoo shop. Yeah.
You want to give us your best, Mama?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Not
I
after,
can't
not after
sing.
1.5 beers. Maybe after.
A couple more beers, and we'll see if we can get it.
I can't sing,
Yeah.
and I hate KTVs as well.
Really? Oh, I was going to invite you guys to
Can't
one.
stand,
Yeah.
I can't stand them. No, I needed a quick and easy Halloween costume, and that was Halloween
That's
last
beautiful.
year.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
great picture, man. I love it. I had to pull that up.
Oh,
It's
that
so
was
good.
fun.
Why didn't you go for? Did you not find something to represent the belts around your own?
I mean, what? How are you gonna?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. So good.
That was
Good.
really good. I was not in. Where was I?
You were. It was around your birthday because we had a surprise party that year.
Maybe I was working somewhere.
Or were you back home?
It's funny.
Anyway, I wasn't there.
Okay. Well, let's grab the next wing, man. We halfway through. I think
Okay.
spicy-wise, no problem so far, right?
No,
the
I'm
last
okay.
one tingled. The
Okay.
last one did
So
tingle.
this one is kind of our only like fusion-y sauce. We make it ourselves. It's Korean. It's a Korean style.
Oh, I love Korean.
I know you like the gochujang, whatever it's
Yeah,
called,
yeah.
right? I see. I watched your fried chicken video today. So that was good. So, yeah. Well, you guys jump into that. Let me know what you think.
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to declare now that I had food poisoning this week. So I was really debating whether or not I should be doing this.
Okay.
My stomach has been really weak.
Okay.
But
Hey, you stop anytime you want, brother. Whatever you need.
Yeah, yeah.
And also,
Yeah,
if it gets too spicy, we got the horchata here. Horchata is it's like a rice water, milk, vanilla, sugar, cinnamon
just
thing.
spilt it all
Did you
over.
get some? You need one of these? Yeah. So
I
as
will-
as a YouTuber in Taiwan, what is something that's like?
Oh my god, that is so tasty. Sorry.
You like it? Yeah, good, good. No, please, yeah, please, yeah. We do actually sell bottles and stuff. But yeah, you like that one? Yeah. It's funny because one of our more popular
really,
ones is,
really,
is
really
Korean.
good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry, Korean style.
Yeah, yeah. And the funny thing about that is the first time I made it and we put it on the menu, like, okay, we're just going to let it sit on the menu. No one's going to buy it. The first day, group of Koreans come in. They see it. They're like, oh, shit, all right, let's get some Korean wings. And I'm like, you guys want to try something else? Or, you know? Yeah, I'm just like, no, I was ready, but I was nervous, right? I was like, yeah, you know, it's like, and then they're like, no, let's get that, right? So basically, yeah, so we did that. And they ordered it, and they loved it. And they were drinking, they were eating, they loved it. Don't move the TVs, guys. Yeah.
Was there
Or
garlic
else it's
in
gonna
those?
bug everything out. Yeah.
Is there like garlic? Chopped
Yeah, there is.
garlic?
There's garlic.
Yeah.
There's gochujang. There's a couple of different elements.
That is-
Yeah.
That's a
Like
banger.
that?
That's so good.
Awesome.
But that's why I can't open up a restaurant because I don't have the balls to put a fucking bowl of food that I cooked and and just face them if they don't like it.
Like
It's
Especially when you're serving Korean wings to Korean
to
people.
Koreans,
Yeah,
right?
you're like,
that
oh,
was
fuck.
that was a tough one, man. And we actually have this Korean family that lives in the area, and they're just like, "Have you bottled that Korean sauce yet?" I'm like, "There's Korean places everywhere you can get Korean sauce from." They're like, "No, but we like this one," and I'm
It's
just like,
good.
"Wow, okay, that's pretty cool."
The spice levels actually. It doesn't. It's not just spicy. It like starts low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's building, but it's not uncomfortable. It's just it lets you know that you're eating spice.
I
Okay,
got a piece of garlic stuck in my throat.
okay.
I got sauce all over my shorts. I'll get it myself, don't worry.
All good, all good. Yeah, somebody's bugging the TV. Hey, Joe, don't touch the TVs. Anybody.
Are you like Gordon Ramsay? Do you ever lose your shit?
Getting close right now. Hey, don't touch the fucking TVs. I just said, leave them on. Don't touch them. Because they're connected and they're going to bug everything out. Yeah? They're all going to bug out. And then, yeah, it's going to drive me nuts. Not usually, but it takes.
So what
It's possible.
What do you do any of the cooking now, or are you like more of a manager?
So we started, like, it was obviously us doing all the cooking. We did a stand. We started with a stand 15 years ago. Don't touch the TVs. Why? Don't touch the TVs, guys. Sorry, it's driving me nuts. Don't touch anything, guys. Just don't touch them. That's it. Don't touch it. Just leave it. Thank you. Or else it's gonna bug out. Just leave them. I said don't touch them. Just leave them. Sorry. Yeah.
don't worry.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
get it.
That's gonna be. Yeah.
You got your buzzwords,
Yeah.
so-
All good. So the Korean was good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Good.
good.
Sorry, I interrupted your question.
No,
You were
no.
saying something about like as YouTubers or.
What was my
Specific
question?
things.
Yeah, the TV's bugging out. Bugs me out mentally. Yeah. You know how it is. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's. I'm
So you good? So you got some more chata in there if it's a little too
I don't want to look
spicy.
like a bitch.
Isn't this like,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that's. I really want to try it later.
Yeah.
But I don't
So
wanna tap
yeah.
out or
You don't have to.
anything.
You don't have to.
Did
So
Lucas
that's.
and Wes drink it?
Oh yeah, for sure they did. Wes did it on the very last one.
Let it be known.
Let it be known that you're not
They
touching
couldn't
it.
eat
I'm
the
gonna
wings.
finish all 6 wings and then
Okay.
pour it over my head.
There you go. Let's do it.
Content.
Okay. Okay.
How's about this, guys? Does this sound good? Okay.
It'd be closer if you stopped touching the goddamn TV.
Exactly. Don't touch the fucking TVs. The audio. Okay. Well, we're testing out new mics
How about
today,
the
so
audience?
yeah. Yes. Appreciate that.
I thought you were going to back me up there and be like,
Yeah.
What?
I was like, well, how about the audience just.
Stop touching the TV.
Yeah. Stop touching the. Okay. Basically, I wanted to ask you guys. So, like you were mentioning before, as a foreign YouTuber in Taiwan, what's something that you know is going to hit? Like you're
Food.
like, I'm going to make this video. Food.
Food or I love Taiwan?
Okay.
Yeah, or it's not China.
Look at Lucas's thumbnails, and I know Lucas is watching, so he's
For sure.
He's
Yeah.
definitely
What's up,
going
Lucas?
to be onto this. Every thumbnail he has the Taiwan
heart.
the flag in a heart shape.
Oh, okay.
And the audience just immediately
They love
connect
it.
to that with
Okay.
loving Taiwan. So
L as
that-
in like, S as in subscribe, right?
yeah, he's,
Love it. I love that. Okay.
it's almost as bad as what did I say once on your channel, and you still rinse me for it. If the whole rainbow, if the world,
If every rainbow was the same color, then how boring would it be, or something like
yeah,
that?
something. Because I'm very would you say
Expressive?
liberal? Would you say I'm like accepting of other cultures and
Okay.
And me and Prozzie kind of sometimes disagree on these kind of topics.
Okay.
And one time I was just like walking
Yeah.
down the street and I was like, you know what? How boring would life be if every rainbow was the same color?
Yeah.
And Prozzie just told me like, jog on. Like, what the hell? This is not where we don't talk like that on my channel.
That's so
So
funny.
the L is in Lucas, S is in subscribe is very cheesy, but it works. Like
Yeah.
Obviously works. Lucas is smashing out views. I think he's
Yeah.
got like
Lucas has been
well
full
over a
time.
million views a month.
He's
And
doing really well.
He's been doing full time, I think, starting this year, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing the full time?
Since
I s-
2020.
One of your videos was the ones that I remember from the beginning where you went full time. This is what income you're making.
Oh, yeah, I
stuff
love
like
doing
that.
those. I
Yeah,
love doing
yeah.
those
Do
videos.
those? I mean, me as somebody who's curious. I mean, I think the curiosity factor brings a lot of views in.
Yeah,
I would guess.
The first one I did like 135,000 views, and then
Okay.
the next one did like 90,000, and the next one did like, because I've done them every year.
Yeah.
Then the next one did like 60,000, so they're getting like
Okay,
fewer and
okay.
fewer views. But
Okay.
I like to be transparent, you know, like
That's great because somebody who wants to start, they have no idea.
absolutely
No
not
clue.
a clue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You would imagine 100,000 subscribers, you're raking it in,
No.
or a million, you're raking it in. You have no idea.
it doesn't matter how many subscribers
Yeah.
you've got; it's how many views you get. It's
Yeah.
simple as that. Lucas is probably making way more money than me from views. Well, I know he is.
AdSense?
I know he
YouTube
is, because
AdSense
he's got
type
like
deal?
over 1 million views, and I'm doing half a
Okay.
million views.
Okay.
So like he's making double the money from views that I am.
Okay.
I could tell
gotcha.
you. I could probably tell you how much money Lucas makes from ad revenue. No, I don't know from sponsored videos or anything.
Okay.
Or his.
So you got the analytics down to where you can see a views. You can be like, this is what this guy
based on
makes.
depending on which country his views come from, but
Okay.
I'm guessing like 90% of his views come from
From Taiwan.
From Taiwan,
For sure.
It's the same for every Taiwanese YouTuber. Like,
Okay.
If you're getting 5 million views a month, you're making $15,000 US a month.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you're getting 100,000 views a month, you're making $300 US a month.
Gotcha.
It's basically $3
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
for 1,000 views. It's $3.
Okay.
It's how it all.
US dollars. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
So what was the question? Oh,
What
do you know it would be a hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Bangers. Love Taiwan. What about yourself, man? Something that you're like, I'm making this
China?
because I
Did
know
you
it's
say-
gonna go.
did you-
China's
That's on my
always
list. I want to
big.
ask you. Yeah.
Because when I was in China, I mean, I was young. I had no. Now I'm old, but like I was younger and I didn't know really what I was doing. It would be something like, it would either be telling stories because China's so crazy. You could tell a story about anything, or I was just talking to our Patreon that we met last night about a video that he really liked, and it was like a skit that me and my buddy did where his wife was pregnant, and so we did like a baby training skit.
Yep.
And his in-laws bought a duck.
a real
A real duck to eat, for dinner, and so we took it out of the fridge to use as our baby.
Oh, I thought it was alive.
No, it was dead.
Oh, I thought it was a pet duck.
Okay.
No, it's a dead duck.
Oh, okay.
And we did a skit where he like practiced putting a diaper on it.
On a dead duck.
Oh, I thought
And
you
then
put
we-
a diaper on a
Interesting.
live duck. That's why I said like the tortoise in Chi-Jin.
Oh, it was 100% dead.
Oh my gosh, that's
How you
hilarious. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was feathered and everything. Then we put it in a stroller and we like just walked around with this dead duck in a stroller. And it got views. Like it was just stupid shit like that. But then
That's
So
crazy.
that's what you need to do now.
Well, I know, but back then I had an all Western audience because there is no YouTube in China. So
I was
you're
going to
never-
say, how do you grow a YouTube channel where YouTube's banned?
just Western
not
audiences,
possible.
people curious about what it's like. You know, you go
okay.
through the Great Wall. You know,
Okay.
whatever. And
Great
then
firewall, right? Yeah.
I came to Taiwan and. I don't know. I guess there is YouTube here, and so I had to start catering to Taiwanese people, which I never ended up really doing. I don't really make videos for Taiwanese people. I have subtitles, but I don't know what Taiwanese people want, obviously. I don't know what Taiwanese people want.
There are some really open-minded Taiwanese people that really dig your videos because Prozzie is. I'm not saying that we're not honest. The majority of us, Prozzie is brutally honest.
That's great.
well,
yeah.
And then that's. I'm also honest with my audience. Like if I'm making a sponsored video, I will
Yeah.
tell them it's a sponsored video.
Yeah.
But I've also had products or things come to me where I didn't make it. Like I'll always try to find a way to make a video work if a product
Sure.
that I like. But sometimes the product is terrible or I didn't enjoy something so much, so I'll cut that part out of the videos.
Yeah.
But I try to be positive. I think nobody wants to. Everyone has their own shit to deal with.
Yeah.
Nobody opens up YouTube and says, "Let's watch something that's going to make me more depressed."
Yeah,
So
exactly,
everyone wants
yeah.
it entertaining. So I always, Prozzie's sitting there like, "Oh, okay, good idea."
Oh, yeah.
But like, I try to make it a positive spin on things. You know,
Okay.
like, and try to look on
I
the
think
bright
it's-
side of things. There's one real twat on your channel that always calls me "Sad Life in Taiwan."
Where's he at? Sad Life in
Probably doesn't
Taiwan.
read
Give
his
us a
comments, so he just-
sub.
I do read my comments just later.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like,
When I
anyway,
have the time.
I'm like, I don't know where I've come across as sad because when I'm sad, I'm really sad.
Yeah.
But like, I'm very like not. I don't really let that come through on camera. But maybe on your channel, I'm more honest.
I think you're just fucking manic.
Maniac?
Yeah, me.
I think it's easier when you're on another channel to just kind of like, hey, I don't have to check the audio. I don't have to check the cameras.
definitely, yeah.
I don't have to do anything. I'm just like,
Oh, we
I'm doing
fuck
my
with
thing.
each other. Like if
Yeah.
he's filming a video, like me, Eddy, Andre, like we'll actively fuck with him just to see the stress
Okay.
levels rise.
I did.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
wine video, we
Oh
would make
my
a joke.
God.
So you start bugging the TVs out, and
Exactly, yeah.
it's like stop, just don't touch it.
Yeah, I made a video for a red wine company, which again, like, fits well with my brand. I'm a drinker, so
I love it,
they
yeah.
got in touch, and we're drinking red wine, so we're getting
Yeah.
excited.
Of
getting
course,
drunk.
you're getting
And
buzzed.
These guys, Andre, Eddy, and Prozzie, are having a whale of a time, like drinking wine, eating food, and playing games, and I'm just sweating because all I need to do is get them to follow along with the kind of the gist of the video. Like,
Sure.
the dirty jokes will never make it into the video.
Right.
The things about Eddy's like we always say Eddy's mum is a joke, like blah 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 blah.
Did that
Yeah,
not
go
go
ahead.
in?
No way.
We put your mum on his
No,
phone.
I cut that part out.
Oh, that was
Oh,
so funny.
shoot.
I only
Okay.
did
I guess
that-
in Taiwan
I
you're not
even
really
cut out
supposed to.
the
You're not
Confucius.
supposed to talk about
That's not
moms?
Confucius.
Okay.
I just did not mine and Andre's one.
That's funny.
Anyway, so what was the
I
question?
nailed that one though.
Yeah, but
That's funny.
Confucius. We played the guess.
Oh, I
guess
know
who
that
game.
game. Yeah. Sure.
But I just cut out. What was the question again?
We got a question from Full Value Dan, a crypto YouTuber friend of mine. He says, is there a Taiwan YouTuber poker game? If not, let's do it.
Oh, I met that guy. Has he got
Full
curly hair?
Value Dan.
Or quite big, bushy hair?
No. That's a
different
different
guy.
guy. Yeah. So he's like a crypto. He's like a big crypto YouTuber guy. It's funny because I hit him up, and he's like, "Oh, I go to your place all the time." And I was like, "What? Why didn't you tell me?" Because I was just like, you try to reach out, but you're like, when you're new, nobody gives a shit. I mean, and then when you reach out to big YouTubers, you assume they're gonna give even less of a shit.
It depends. Like,
But
it
seems like everyone's
got time.
cool.
Like another YouTuber that helped me out was Eddy Ingwen.
Okay.
He's got like 2.5 million subscribers.
Okay.
And his main content is about teaching English.
Okay.
So I got in touch with him and I said, "Listen, I'm British. I want to collaborate with you." And he was like, "Yeah, come on. We'll film like a British English segment
Nice.
on his video." And like again, I got 20,000 subscribers in one day.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
It's just
Okay.
because we did it like 2 parts. The first part was on his channel, and the second part was on my channel.
Okay.
So that to finish the video, they had to go.
Oh,
through
that's so smart.
helped me out so much.
Unbelievable.
So Eddy is like a genuinely like big part of the reason
Beautiful.
I'm successful. Yeah.
That's
But again,
beautiful.
he could have easily just ignored me.
Yeah.
But like, you help each other out. Everyone's been there, you know. Like everyone's
sure.
everyone's had one subscriber.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
got
Yeah.
to 10 and 20 and. You know,
And it's funny because for me doing it here, I mean, when I just hit 1,000 subs, there was this one little boy. He like come to eat all the time. He comes up, and he's just like, "Oh my gosh, you're doing YouTube." I'm like, "Yeah, we're doing YouTube. You know, doing some live interviews and interviewing comedians and YouTubers and MMA fighters and just a big mix of people." And he's like, "Oh, it's so cool." He's asking all these questions, and he's like, "Oh, by the way," he's probably like 10 or 12, right?
Yeah.
By the way, how many subscribers do you have? And I'm like, today's actually a big day because we just hit 1,000.
Okay.
And he just looks at me like, and he walked out. He just
What
like,
the hell?
boom, he's out the door.
I thought you were gonna say like, wow.
He just like, boom, he walked out the door, and I was like, all right, cool, thanks,
I
kid.
1,000 subscribers. It's
funny.
Is it 1,000? Yeah. I had a
Funny.
massive I had a big video where I set off fire party popper things.
Yeah, it's so
and,
awesome,
like,
dude. Yeah.
Every milestone is like.
I think it's great.
achievable.
Yeah.
Like your next one, I think. What are you looking for? 5K?
Five would be good. Five would be
That would be
good.
so good.
5 and then 10, hopefully. Yeah.
I was thinking
Be
maybe
nice.
what I could do with this video is I could like chop it up and put it on my channel. And
Okay.
Like,
Dude, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. I'd appreciate that. man.
I'll
Yeah.
see. Depends on like.
You let
how
me
it
know.
works.
You let me know. You
Yeah,
let me know,
we'll
brother.
see.
No pressure. No pressure.
I mean,
Appreciate
I'm
it, man.
filming like a vlog. I don't know if I'll release it, but if I do, I'm including all this too.
Yeah, I appreciate
yeah.
that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Well, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Again, thank you
Cheers.
guys for coming out.
Thanks for having
inviting
us.
It's so awesome. I love it. Wings are not too spicy, not too bad. Yeah.
No, it's all right.
Oh.
That last one was about the.
Is that the limit?
That's what I would normally say. Like,
Yeah.
that's too spicy.
Almost everything I eat has spice in it.
Okay.
Or if it's not supposed to be spicy, I put hot sauce on
Put
it.
hot sauce,
And
yeah.
I like, a regular level of spice. I'm not one of those goons who eats like.
Well, there are some spice, like the last one's pretty spicy. That one is made for when people come in, they're like, "Oh, Mexican food's supposed to be spicy. You got nothing spicy." And I'm like, "Hold on, I got something for you."
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty spicy. Yeah. It's made with Carolina Reapers, the last one, so it's pretty.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm excited for that one.
So it's good. It'll be good.
Can we go through some of the chat?
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
Listening.
We got Lucas on there talking about wings, right? Last time Allan had hot wings, spent 10 minutes puking in the toilet.
That was hilarious.
You tell me who's the smart one here.
I was absolutely hammered.
Okay.
I was on strong zeros like for 2 days.
Yes, I remember because when I did mine, you were sat on the sofa.
Yeah.
was
Yeah, because
exciting,
me and Annie came over. Me and Annie were just
Yeah.
sitting on the sofa watching. So Lucas is in the chat. Lucas says if we guess, he'll tell us his AdSense revenue average for 2022.
Ooh.
Let me go to his social blade.
Social Blade, all
Do you know
right.
Social Blade?
I do know it, but I don't use it that much. Yeah.
Social Blade is an app where you can sort of just immediately get a view of how many views people are getting.
Oh, so you're not
Okay.
guessing, you're just cheating. That's like Googling his
Yeah,
revenue.
but that's ad revenue.
Okay. We've also got Ask Prozzie about the Galiang sponsorship.
I
Pass. No. All right. Yeah.
he had me on his channel about
Yeah.
Galiang or something, and I was like, I fucking hate Galiang. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And my agents had told me like,
You
they
can't
had
hate it. They're paying for it.
Yeah, well, they had one like a sponsor, a Galiang sponsor, lined up, and they were like, "Oh no!" And so,
I think I did it.
what?
Did you do
Yeah,
it?
I did
The
yeah.
Galiang, I did Galiang hot pot.
You genuine
You know what's hilarious? We were supposed to do this a week ago, right?
Yeah.
I was chatting with Lucas, and then you said, "Oh, we cancel. We'll put it a week later because
Yeah.
you got a gig, right?"
Yeah.
And I was chatting with Lucas, and I said, "Oh, it's bumped a week later." And then I'm like, I said, "Because you got a gig."
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Fuck, I was going for that gig," and he snagged the gig, and I'm
Which
like,
one?
"Really?"
In
I don't
Gao
remember
Shop?
whatever you
Oh,
did
okay.
last week.
Yeah,
But it was funny.
It's
So
really-
it's cool. It's a cool thing that you guys are so tight knit.
Yeah, because we all have the same agency, or 90%
Yeah.
of foreign YouTubers go through the same agency.
Yeah.
So what happens is the government will go to the agency and be like, we need a 200,000 subscriber YouTuber, or we need a 50,000 subscriber YouTuber, and then the agency will recommend like me, Lucas, Xiaofei, for example.
Yeah.
And then they'll send some example videos to the client. Then the client will say, okay, we'll use Allan or we'll use Lucas. And the story I've got, can I tell this story?
Is that how you get subscribers? You just wait for them? I mean, sorry, sponsors? You
No,
wait for them, or you guys go active and
No,
find
it
stuff?
just comes in.
It just comes in. Okay. Wow.
Maybe they should be more active, actually. But we
Well,
get enough. I get enough. I don't want to.
Okay.
I say no to some videos, so it's not like I'm in desperate need of it.
Sure.
But I'm trying to think how I can tell this story. I won't use his name. But there was a client came in, and they were looking for a. Oh, can I tell how much money? It's a lot of money.
Big money. Anyway, well, hey, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble here.
It was like double what I would normally get paid for a video. And the agency offered me and another YouTuber about a similar size.
Okay.
And the client was like, but he was smaller than he's a bit smaller than me and getting a few reviews.
Okay.
So actually, I was more valuable in that sense.
Gotcha.
God, I sound like such a douchebag, don't I? Keep me in check.
Do your thing.
So, but they looked at our videos, and at that time, I was like pushing like 110 kgs. I was massive, and they chose the other guy because he looked healthier.
Gotcha.
Even though his channel was a little bit smaller and like views were smaller, so I lost out on like.
You have lost a ton of weight though. Yeah.
Well, I've actually put a bit more on recently, but yeah, I did lose a lot.
Because I see from the videos that I was watching in the beginning till now, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I want to address somebody asked in the chat, is Allan still exercising from the health scare? I had like angina and then anxiety and all sorts of weird stuff went on with me.
Gotcha.
Like,
What?
I've heard this so many things.
I just tune out. I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, what? Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's so funny.
I'm fine. I exercise semi-regularly. I U-bike to the pub.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
We used to do walks and live streams
in
back
COVID.
when-
Walking live streams.
In
Okay.
lockdown. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
We should start doing that again.
Quitting drinking is the easiest way to lose weight.
I gained weight.
Yeah, because you eat.
Because you eat more, or
You
what's
think of
up?
the amount I was drinking, which was like not a healthy amount. Do you know what I mean? The amount of calories. It's not how I replaced that with like bubble tea or something. You know?
Bubble tea. Yeah. There you
How
go.
are
There you
Taiwanese
go.
people not like fucking 800 pounds with the amount of sugary drinks they drink?
Yeah.
What about like you saying you were in China,
Yeah.
and then you came here. Mm-hmm. So what brought you from there here?
Yeah.
If you want to veto a question, just go ahead. It's all good. Yeah.
No, a simple answer is just
Yeah.
having a YouTube channel in a place like China is just not really that smart.
Okay. So you're like, I'm going there to develop the channel type deal. You wanted to do this. You wanted to do, like, what was the main reason to be like, okay, I'm going to Taiwan.
There's a
I'm
few
leaving
reasons.
China.
Like,
Okay.
One reason is China just started to feel really weirdly fake. It felt really unauthentic. It felt very temporary.
Okay.
It felt like there wasn't any soul behind it. There was no atmosphere.
Okay.
I still say anything about Taichung. I think I just hate wherever I live.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what it was, but there was
Come
just
to
this weird
Tianmu.
feeling. I was just kind of done with it. But looking back, I don't think I was. I wish I'd traveled a little bit more around the country, but I was just done. I wanted to go somewhere else, and I was too lazy to learn another language. I kind of wanted to go to Japan, but I was like, I don't have to learn Japanese. Oh, they speak Chinese in Taiwan, you know, and
Yeah. Okay. That's a good reason. Yeah.
my buddy Simo told me it was a good place, so I came here. And then he was filming a documentary with our other friend Winston in northern China, and they went to Inner Mongolia.
Okay.
And they were followed by the military the whole time. Because China doesn't really like it when you're foreigners with, big, you got a whole camera crew and you got a follow car and you've got all of these things, big microphone setups and lighting and all of that. Because they don't know what you're doing. You have to have a journal license to be able to do that in the first place,
Really?
number one. Well,
You're not even allowed to interview someone, right? You're not even allowed to ask people questions in the street unless
you have a journal license. So they couldn't figure out why they were getting followed by the military, because that seems a bit extreme. And they found out later it was like the 50th anniversary of Inner Mongolia's, I don't know what it was.
What is Inner Mongolia? Is that Mongolia?
No, it's a province of China.
So what's Outer Mongolia? That's Mongolia.
That's the country.
Oh. Okay.
So it was the 50th anniversary of, I don't know if you want to call it the annexation or just when it became part of China. I'm not going to use the correct terminology. Someone will yell at me. And so it was sort of a sensitive time, and basically they interrogated Seamilk and Winston in the hotel room and showed a computer of all our information, and everything we've said, and
Really?
this case they're building, basically. And so when Seamilk flew back to where we lived, he packed his bags and fled to Hong Kong. He
Really?
told me I
Wow.
should fuck off, and so I did the same thing, and so I left. Yeah.
Did you guys ever release what you had, or did they confiscate
He
it?
did, didn't he? He made a video in Hong
He
Kong.
made a video.
He didn't release it until a couple of years later. Or
Yeah.
That's smart.
He was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
careful about
Okay,
it.
yeah,
So
of course.
yeah, that's the
Link
thing.
to that below. No, just kidding. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
all
like
right.
serious. That's where YouTube becomes like when you what did you say, life endangering, or
It's not
You can
fun
literally
anymore.
you can get disappeared.
Yeah,
They
well,
disappear
China.
booksellers in Hong Kong.
Oh, like Jack Ma with the guy the
Alibaba, Jack Ma.
Yes,
He what happened to him?
Fucking
He's gone. Yeah.
Trillionaire.
He was like the
gone.
king. He was like the king of China,
I know,
right?
he's the
Everybody
guy
loves
that's-
him. Alibaba.
The funny ad on the phone.
He's super funny. He's funny. He has this.
Oh, me? No?
I'm not, maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think
He has
I've
this
seen it
one. He has this one like talk where all these people are like, "Oh, we love this guy," blah blah blah, and he's like, "You know what? When I was younger, I went to apply for KFC, and they were hiring 15 people, and there were 16 of us, and I was the one guy that didn't get the job." It's just like some of his stories are hilarious, man.
Okay.
I love it. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
He was
Very
funny.
good. Well, yeah, shoot, yeah, damn,
No, I
man.
think he's since resurfaced, but it's just insane how they can do that. Same with the tennis player.
The tennis
People
player,
who you
yeah.
think are untouchable because of their fame and their wealth and all
Yeah.
of these things that you might think would protect them. It's just not
Yeah.
the case.
Was she? What was her reason for being disappeared? Was she anti disappeared?
She said, I don't remember what it was. What did she say? Something like,
I don't know. I watched like one.
Would you
one
go back
sport.
to China?
No,
Yeah.
not a chance.
Is it worth visiting, or not really? Like, because for me, I've never been. I don't get to travel that much, so it's always go back to the family. Or if I'm going to travel in Asia, Japan's nice. Thailand's nice. But then I'm thinking, while I speak Chinese, I would like to go to China. But when I talk to people about China, I only hear bad things. Like 9 out of 10 things are bad.
Well, that's just because.
And I'm like, okay, so I don't get to travel that often. So, it's not that high on the list.
I don't know.
Great Wall would be cool. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, you're
it's a tough question to answer which is weird because it sounds like such an easy question to answer. But I think like I have a lot of friends in China that I really love, but
Sure.
as individuals. But I think it's it's a bit like Abroad in Japan said this about when North Korea fired a rocket over Japan,
Yeah.
and he was talking about all these people who want to go to North Korea to go experience a country that no one can go into. It's the hermit kingdom. It's the
Sure,
place.
okay.
So it's kind of exciting to see something that's never that no one can see, and so. But every single tourist, every single foreigner that goes there and spends their money and brings, you're funding that fucking ballistic missile that just flew over my apartment yesterday,
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
so, and China's not exactly like North Korea. Obviously, they're very, very different. But I think it's like almost a morality issue. Like, do you want to visit China? If it's not a question, if I'm exaggerating the situation a little too much, then I would say, yeah, it's the people are. If you can get past their sort of abrasiveness and their
But you
ability.
love the Chinese people. Would you say, generally speaking?
I think, generally speaking, I had a great time with them. They're hilarious. They
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Really? Okay.
Oh
okay.
my god! That's why they've got this world reputation, this world renown for being the worst tourists
Oh, brash.
because they're
Okay.
loud and they're
Okay.
rude and they don't respect other people's personal bubble and they're not very
Socially-
courteous
Oh,
and,
okay.
and,
Gotcha,
and
yeah.
it's like they're just horrible. But if you I mean, from the perspective
Change
of the
the
people,
title of the video.
Hold on,
No,
let
no,
me
no,
just
no,
make a little
Chinese
clip.
people are horrible.
That'll
but
be a
here's-
great
no,
clip
no,
video.
I mean,
That's a clip
they're
for
horrible
TikTok.
as tourists, right? That people don't like them.
Okay.
But when you go to China and you're sat outside at a restaurant on plastic chairs, and you order a couple of beers and a couple of dishes of food, and they see that you're a foreigner, and it's like there is almost 100% chance that they'll walk over to you and cheers and
Yeah,
drink
yeah,
with
yeah.
you and have a great time
Yeah.
and just no barrier at all. Unless it's a language barrier. Sorry, I'm making
That's
a
good.
mess.
That's okay. That's all good. That's all good.
And
I
so-
always get shit for that from her. Sorry, because
Oh, okay.
I'm in like the conversation, and
I know you mean.
I don't even notice that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I think like if you can get past that, they're unbelievably friendly and funny, but you have to have a certain personality in order to kind of get along with that because it does
Gotcha.
come off a bit rude.
What's your funniest?
You have to be
China
flexible.
story?
Yeah.
My funniest China story?
One of my favorite Prozzie stories from China is the time you were poor and you had to buy a baozi and eat half of it one day and half of it the next day.
Oh
so
Jesus.
bored.
He was
Okay.
literally on the bones of his arse, broke.
Yeah,
I know that
Didn't you have a
feeling.
car accident and have to pay someone?
Yeah. I crashed my motorcycle into this old lady who just didn't know how to ride a bicycle.
Okay. Okay.
And she bled me dry for everything I had. And at the time, I was living in a hotel.
Okay.
Teaching at
oh
the
my
school in the
gosh.
summer,
I
and
love it.
I had to pay her so much money. I had to pay her all the money I had, which wasn't very much, and all of the money I was going to make at this place I was working.
So
I
you're working
had
for free.
nothing. Yeah, it was horrible.
You're
and
working
everyone's
for free.
like, dude, English teachers make like a good dollar. You know, they make good money in China. So how is it possible that you're poor? It's like she took money. I was the potential.
She took the future money.
Yeah, she took the future from me, bro.
Shares in you, like
exactly.
The opposite, you bought shares. It was just so good.
It was
she
awful.
Bought future stock.
Yeah.
You buy futures in the stock market. She took everything.
It was so sad, and there was this girl that I was seeing at the time. She was a lot older than me, but she was so hot. She really took care of me.
I know those days too.
That was really nice.
Oh man.
The funniest story is probably getting lost in a whorehouse with my horse riding circus performing Kyrgyzstani and friends.
Okay, all right.
Man, I was so much cooler in my 20s.
Yeah. That's funny. But that's a video, right?
I think I made a video.
The single
already,
days, single life, man. That's
Man,
what's
that's
up.
so funny.
I remember those
I
days.
think, and to anyone who thinks I'm laughing at my friend's misfortune, it's only because you're now in a better situation. Of course,
Yeah.
I wouldn't laugh if that happened to you now. I'd help you get out of that situation.
Of course.
But like, it's just so funny.
Love that.
Yeah, China was wild, man. That's the one thing about it is like that's the thing with visiting. It's a bit sterile, in the experience.
You don't
is a
get
bit
that
sterile.
full experience.
But when you live there, like, just the maddest shit happens there. It's
That's
just
awesome.
insane. Yeah,
I love that.
But
Well, maybe then. My wife is Taiwanese though, so I don't know how that would
that's
work.
the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think
can't
you
go.
made the right choice by when am I settling down in Taiwan? Like,
in
I feel
Taiwan,
like
yeah. It's a good
Taiwan's-
spot, bro. I love it.
Yeah,
here.
like settling down here is way better. It's cheaper. I mean, you're from
Yeah.
BC.
BC, yeah,
Who
yeah.
the fuck can
Yeah.
afford to live there?
Apparently now,
What?
I've seen these like articles of like Vancouver downtown. You get like a tear down house for the same price. You can get like 3 castles in France or something like something
I don't
ridiculous.
doubt it, man.
Like Vancouver's supposed to be a crazy.
It's
apparently,
absurd.
Yeah,
It's
no,
insane,
forget
man.
about it. Yeah.
How
And
long?
the worst thing is, you're in Canada.
No, BC is really, really nice. It's the
BC
one-
is nice. It is
There's a
nice.
reason
Is that the
why-
mountainous place?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
it's
reason
right
like
on the
all
edge,
of our
yeah.
tourists, they just go to BC because the
They-
rest
yeah.
is
East
dog
Coast
shit.
or West Coast?
West Coast.
West all the way.
Oh, okay.
So we can go Taipei, Eva Air directly to Vancouver. It's about
Yeah.
14 hours. Yeah.
And your flights
12
are
to
probably
14.
cheaper.
Yeah. Not right now, but usually,
now, yeah, but normally-
usually they're not bad. I've never. So the funny thing is, domestic flights in Canada are so expensive. I've lived here for 20 years, but growing up, Vancouver to Toronto or to Ottawa, which is the other side of the country, is more expensive than Vancouver to Mexico. Way more
That's
expensive.
crazy.
That's weird. I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
to like Asia.
No,
Because there's more
like
traffic flow.
because my parents are from Mexico, so we would always go back to Mexico.
Okay.
So Vancouver, Mexico, way cheaper than Vancouver, Toronto, or Vancouver, Ottawa. So it's like, so I've never actually been to east side of Canada.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah,
But it's so annoying 'cause
Okay,
when I have to
okay,
go
okay.
home, I have to, it's
Yeah.
always stop in Vancouver
Yeah.
and then make the final flight to
How long's
Toronto or Ottawa.
How long's Vancouver to Toronto?
It's a while. I think I don't know.
6 or 8 hours,
That's
probably.
like a
yeah.
massive flight in itself.
Yeah, it is,
Your
it
connecting
is.
flight is-
Yeah.
It's Canada's like
It's
fucking
huge,
massive
right?
country.
The
Like
funny-
if I wanted to fly from where I'm from to where he's, if I wanted to drive,
Yeah.
from
Oh
where
shit.
I'm from to where he's,
it's a
like,
week.
It would take you.
It's
oh
a
yeah,
week, 6 days.
like
yeah.
a whole week.
Do people do that?
Yeah,
Some
lots of
do,
people
yeah. The Trans Canada Highway,
Yeah,
right?
the Trans-Canada Highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a straight road.
But, yeah, especially
Pretty
with the
much, yeah.
prairies, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to do really.
Yeah, and the prairies are so flat, they're crazy.
But,
The funny thing is, in Vancouver, like now married with a kid and stuff, it's different. But as a single guy coming from Taiwan, every time, being Canadian, being from BC, every time I went to Vancouver, always hassled by immigration. Every time.
Because you're Mexican.
I don't even look Mexican. You know what I mean? Like every time I go, I don't know why.
So do you have a Mexican passport?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was born in Canada. So my parents immigrated to Canada with my sister.
Oh, okay.
And then I was the first one born in Canada. So I don't have any
okay.
Mexican
Have you been
citizenship
to
or
Mexico?
anything. Yeah, of course. We would go
Okay,
almost
just,
every summer. Yeah.
Oh,
almost
Did your
every
parents
summer.
ever
we go.
get pissed off about how shitty the Mexican food is in Canada?
So there wasn't any. Because so we're not even in Vancouver. We're like in a small town
Burnaby
that's
or
like
whatever.
we're 4 hours from Alaska.
Oh, you're
We're
nowhere near
way
Vancouver.
up there.
Yeah, okay.
It takes us 16 hours to drive to Vancouver. Like we
Okay,
can
you're not
drive
from
to
Vancouver.
Alaska.
Okay.
We drive to no, we
So
don't.
why did they move there?
Yeah, your parents
Work.
fucked that up bad.
My dad went up for work.
What kind of work? Like
So basically,
oil or something?
No, it was. It's an aluminum factory. So we're right on the coast.
You mean aluminium?
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Aluminium. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So it's an aluminium factory, and my dad went up there to work when he was 18, making good like $30 an hour, like 40 years ago.
Damn.
And then he flew up my mom and my sister, and then I was
so
born there.
he went first?
He went first. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's respectable.
It's crazy.
I feel like that
It's
doesn't
crazy.
happen very often nowadays.
Well, it's difficult.
That whole. Are we talking about the woke generation, or is that what?
Yeah,
No,
kind of,
yeah, a little
like-
bit, yeah.
I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm working hard to provide money for my family back in a different country.
Yeah.
Prozzie's
No,
got
that's
so many
it.
things he wants to
You're
say.
the immigrant. Yeah, well, that's the immigrant. That's the
Kind
immigrant
of,
lifestyle,
yeah.
right?
But my life
Yeah.
is very comfortable, so I'm not
Yeah.
it's not like I sacrifice a lot.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But I mean, the cool thing is like a YouTuber or a big YouTuber or a full-time YouTuber. That's like the dream of 90% of people.
My son is like, he told me, or my ex-wife told me that he was in school and the teacher said like they were all talking about what their dads do.
Yeah.
And like some kids are like, oh, my dad's a teacher, my dad's a doctor, my dad's a lawyer. And William stands up and he's like,
Unemployed.
my
Unemployed.
dad's unemployed. My dad's a lawyer, but my dad's a YouTuber. And like,
And everyone's like,
whoa! And it's like, that's the
time.
reason I started my channel actually, because
Okay.
when I went to visit it, or I FaceTime him like every day. I say every day, like 3 or 4 times a week.
okay.
And
How old is he?
10, just turned
Okay.
10.
Oh, same as
I was
my
in
daughter.
South Africa just in September
Okay.
for his birthday. But like he's on FaceTime, but he's like this. He's like, okay, Daddy, yeah. And he's looking at he's watching YouTube.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My ex-wife, it was her idea.
That's crazy.
She inspired me. I wouldn't say it's her idea because she'll come after half my money.
Hey, she wants it.
But she was like,
wants
why
it.
didn't you start a YouTube channel and share your life in Taiwan with William? And I was like, yeah, it's a good idea. So I made a few videos just doing different stuff and letting
Okay.
them see it. And Taiwanese people started to watch it. And that's how it actually became what it is now.
When did you find that point where it's like, like everyone's YouTube channel is like, and then all of a sudden it blew up? Where
it was
where'd you
when I
find it?
started adding Chinese subtitles to my videos.
Yeah, I hear that one. Okay.
And I've got some funny stories about Chinese subtitles.
Yeah.
Because I use Google Translate.
Okay.
And like, then I get somebody to check it now because I can't really make too many big mistakes.
Okay.
But a couple of mistakes I made when I had like about 15,000 subscribers. I made a video eating Taiwanese snacks.
Yeah.
And one of them was sun-dried mango.
Okay.
So
Like
I said, oh, and this one is
mango
sun-dried
gan
mango. Yeah, mango gan.
Yeah.
But I translated it in Google, sun-dried mango.
Oh.
And it called it
Mang-
Taiyang gan, like 思想的gan.
Okay.
Mango. So it said like, in Chinese it says, so I'm about to eat this sun-fucked mango.
Sun-fucked
And
mango.
people were like,
And
did you make that joke by mistake?
Great,
I'm like,
great thumbnail, right?
Yeah,
A sun and a mango, like
Yeah.
Sun-fucked mango. Put that on your menu, man.
There you
Those
go,
are
there you
sun-fucked
go.
mango wings.
Yeah,
There you
and then,
go.
And then the other one was I lost my wallet. It was my first ever Eat by One view video.
Okay.
Video.
Beautiful.
And
Wow.
it was, is Taiwan safe? And I lost my wallet.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one.
And I went into 7-Eleven and asked them to check the CCTV to see, because I remember before I went home, I went to the 7-Eleven to buy water.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't have my wallet when I woke up in the morning.
Yeah.
So I, again, Google Translate. I
Yeah.
went into 7-Eleven, asked them to check CCTV.
Yeah.
But it translated it as China Communist Television.
Oh.
So they're like, people who
China.
are just purely watching the Chinese subtitles are like,
Okay.
why did he go back into 7-Eleven and ask them to check China Communist Television?
I always used to get confused because I knew about the Chinese communist television before I learned about closed caption television.
A closed circuit
So
television.
funny.
Whatever. And then like I was like, wow, the Chinese are everywhere.
Yeah, so that's my sort of genesis story of how I ended up making the YouTube channel.
So I got a comment from Greg Baker that says, "Prozzie, don't
Greg,
don't shit on Burnaby." He says, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he lives in Burma. I'm not sure if he
That's
lives
so
in Burma
funny.
or
Greg
not.
is one of
Greg's
our supporters, our Patreon supporters.
Okay.
Greg and Kat, yeah.
Good.
He's
They're
a
awesome.
he's a scientist.
Oh wow.
Probably doesn't want us discussing his life on.
No, on someone else's thing.
What's
yeah.
up, Greg?
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's
it.
really,
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys.
oh my
Pretty
goodness,
please.
look at that.
I know.
I don't
know.
even have that.
That's
See, there's
yeah.
no
Well,
way.
you know what? When you start a YouTube channel, you watch all these big YouTubers and like you need to do this, and you're like, okay.
You need to tell people to subscribe for sure.
Well, you need to. I always forget.
Yeah,
I
me too.
always
Me too.
forget.
Yeah.
I always forget.
Or
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't want to because I'm sort of of the mind where it's like if you
If you like it, do it.
That's yeah, like I don't have to tell you. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you
Like,
should
if-
know by now, right? Like
Yeah.
if you like this guy, you should subscribe.
Well,
Yeah, you should. But it's still. Everybody says
my
that.
friend, another YouTuber, Koo, he's got like 1.4
Oh,
million,
he's a
1.4
beast
million
for sure.
subscribers.
Yeah.
He is the same mindset as Prozzie. Like, he told me, like, if people want to subscribe, they'll subscribe. And obviously they did because they like the
Yeah,
content.
sure.
But then one day when we made a series together, like, we went around Taiwan and did a load of random stuff. And at the end of the series,
Yeah.
he said, listen, I never tell you guys to subscribe, but it seems you forgot. Like, recently subscriptions have slowed down, so please subscribe. And I think he added like 30, 40,000 subscribers just from that one.
Wow.
Just asking
That's
people to
amazing.
do it.
So please subscribe, guys. You know,
subscribe.
it helps a lot. And the thumbs up.
Support
Thumbs
your
up.
local business.
Oh, how many thumbs up are we on?
The thumbs up helps a lot, man. Where
Also,
we at for
if
thumbs
you
up?
don't
Yeah.
subscribe, you're part of the problem of racism that's going on in the world right now.
All right. Hey, well, whatever it takes for the subscribers, I'll
Use
do
it, man. I don't have that power.
There you go. There you go. I'm playing that card. I'm going to play
likes.
the
We're on
card.
33 likes.
33 likes.
Looks
Okay.
like it was-
Racist.
Well, let's go. Let's go.
If you hit the thumbs up button, next time Prozzie sees you, he'll buy you a beer.
All right.
He never meets anyone from you. Never meets any fans.
I do sometimes.
You know, when we were here with Lucas and Wes,
Okay.
we went to 7-Eleven to Wes wanted to grab cigarettes, and there was this.
know.
That doesn't sound like him, right?
For his friend, right? He
For
wanted to buy it.
his friend, I mean,
For
for
yeah.
his friend, not for him. Yeah. So we went in, and this Taiwanese, I don't know, in her 30s, this lady, she pulls her mask down and she's just like, Wes Davies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I usually
was
get
like,
recognized
wow.
by middle-aged men.
I was gonna
Always
ask you.
middle-aged men.
Okay.
It's always foreigners for me. Every time I come
Yeah?
to Taipei, some foreigner is like, "Oh, you're Prozzie. Go fuck yourself."
And you're like, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, right? Give us a thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh, I hate it. He does this all the time. He'll be like, "Oh, you're Allan." He'd be like, "Oh, I need not ding yue." That's ding yue, right?
Yeah, subscribe, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Need ding
I
yue,"
didn't even know that.
and he'll take their phone and like hit subscribe and give
it's
it.
great. I love
if I'm
it.
in a taxi with a touch screen, like they have like the screens.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
of
Uber.
course,
If
I
I'm in
know
the front seat, I'm like, "Ingo Susu, ding, ding."
Yeah,
That's a
he
wall. I'm like, that's
physically
me.
harasses people.
I love that.
Hustle, bro. Hustle, bro.
I got it.
God.
I got it. Well,
It's-
cheers
it's
to the
basi-
hustle, brother.
Yeah, cheers. It's basically like Eddy going out into the street and just like pulling someone into his restaurant and being like,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
eat this taco.
Right now,
Eat that
might
damn
work.
thing. Do it. That's so cool.
This beer is on point.
So all of our beers are local craft beers.
Okay.
So this beer is
actually Red Point.
locally brewed Red Point beer. It's the Long Dong Lager.
Long
it's one of
Dong?
our-
Is that like...
It's Long Dong. So
that
obviously
mean
it's the
Long
play.
Dragon?
So it's obviously it's a play on words. Obviously,
Okay.
there's an area in Taiwan called Long Dong. It's like a diving sort of a cliff scuba sort of an area, and obviously in English, you know.
so much.
Obviously, we say Long Dong in English, right?
Yeah.
So it's funny when the first time I put it on the menu, there was these ladies, American ladies, sitting at the bar, and this one lady, she was drinking. She looks up at it. She slaps the fucking leg. She's like, "I need a Long Dong!" She yells it.
my
right?
kind of girl.
It was so funny. It was funny, man. It's good stuff. Let's grab this next one,
Okay,
and
this is where
then
I'm going to get a bit nervous
so
now.
it's getting up there. So the next one is provided by Empress Hot Sauce. So that is
it
we're
mango?
talking a lot, so it's cool. It's probably a little cooler than it should be,
That's
but yeah,
Fucked mango.
it's the Sunfucked Mango.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
coming out. I might get that. I might make that sauce.
Yeah.
I wish they had a
picture
physical
of you.
store I could buy their
Yeah.
sauces at, because I've been following them on Instagram forever.
They're good.
but They just won't sponsor me. I'm just kidding.
I will introduce you to them if you want. They're
Yeah,
awesome,
for
awesome
sure.
folks.
It was Logan that told me about them, actually.
Oh, really?
Xiaobei, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
that is
Instantly
made
quite spicy on the lips.
that is made with ghost pepper.
Yeah, you
Right?
didn't fuck
That's made with
around,
ghost
man.
pepper,
You
yeah.
really doused
Well, come
this,
on,
you
man.
know?
Well, because your videos, you're always talking about how much you love spice, right?
Yeah, but not...
This one's not that bad. I think this one's quite
Oh, we
balanced.
can really taste the mango.
It's quite This is
It's,
This is-
it's juicy.
yeah.
It's a
this
juicy
one
mango.
is quite balanced actually. So
Okay, well...
But it's really
yeah.
spicy though.
You're not eating the whole thing. You're just having a bite.
just take So yes,
Doing it like Shaq style.
Shaq style. That was a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really good.
I love that. Yeah. So while I do that, I'll bring up another picture.
Oh, nice. Better be me.
Bam.
Ah, that was the day.
That's me.
What was this? What
That
was
was
this?
the day we went. When I told
we
you
were just
we
talking
went with
about
Amy.
Oh, that was the day. Okay.
Amy's
okay,
not in the
okay.
photo, but she was
Is
there.
she not in there?
She
Okay.
had to
Okay.
go to work.
I got.
She got a proper job.
That's my most liked Instagram picture, I think.
Is it really?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, I wanted to get some good pictures in there.
Fucking hell, yeah, that's spicy.
It's a spicy one, right? So that's what the horchata's for. If you guys need some horchata.
No.
No horchata. All right.
That's Lucas, our tripod, and
I'm wearing the same shirt.
L for like, S for subscribe, man. I love it. Yeah.
oh, I gotta eat the whole wing. I can't be a bitch.
Do it. Do your thing, brother. Well, speaking of Amy, what about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was when I was thin. Like that was me.
Dude, you're looking good. What are you talking about?
I was at my thinnest, like sort of best in shape. But I do look like I'm going bald there. Don't know. I do look balding.
Just the sun.
The sun.
Amy always will never let me. She's never let me pay for a meal in her restaurant.
Okay.
I mean, I've been there like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
And I do message her saying,
Amy's fantastic. Go over here.
I've got
Fire an
one.
apartment, maybe.
Oh my god.
Give that a stir. Give that a stir. So basically, hey, we're going on
That's
the
not a straw,
horchata.
it's a
It's not a
stir
straw. That's good.
okay. Have you been to
Everybody
Amy's
does it. So mine and Amy's story is pretty similar. When I had a stand in Danshui, we moved to a restaurant.
That's good.
She
Sorry,
actually.
I'm
No, it's good. Please do. Wait a minute. Do that again while we're on full screen, man. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. So. She started a little bit after me, but she also started in the night market in Danshui.
Yeah.
And then when we came out here, she opened her restaurant. So we have been to her restaurant a few times, but I didn't actually meet her until recently. And
Okay.
we were been kind of similar on a similar path. Yeah.
Yeah, she got a really cool story
Yeah.
about where
Yeah.
they were making no money and they had to like
she
share
told
a
us.
bubble milk tea, that kind of thing, like
Yeah,
her and her
yeah.
husband.
Yeah, I know those days too.
Yeah.
Work for free for 10 years. People ask, what's the secret to running a restaurant? Work for free for
Yeah.
10 years.
That is a war crime.
Yes.
That's pretty
Oh, that's
spicy.
that's tough, and the next one's gonna be rough. All right, so beautiful, yeah. So let me pull this up
So
while
what
I
did you
ask
eat
while I
that-
ask the
wanna-
question.
I just-
Go back,
I
go
can't-
back, go back, go back.
What did you eat that day? Because you hate British food.
I don't hate
You
it.
hate
You're
British
crying,
food.
man.
Oh,
I don't cry.
Oh, you did eat the whole thing. I didn't. I just had a nibble.
okay.
Fuck me.
What did you eat? Did you have bangers and mash?
What's your favorite bangers and mash? Yeah.
My
Okay.
favorite. I think I
You had fish and chips.
Every time I go to Amy's,
Fish and chips with the mushy peas. Come on, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
Oh,
So I know that the foreign YouTube community, like you guys, the OG guys, are pretty tight. But what about like, do you guys ever do any collabs with like Taiwanese YouTubers? Don't touch your eyes because that's gonna get rough. Yeah. Seriously,
Her name is Patty. Do you know her channel?
I do not. I only found it. Okay.
Don't say that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that I know.
Well, come on.
That's definitely noticeable. But
Yeah, they're right there.
She's a really nice person, and like
Better test though.
see, that's okay. Yeah. Anyway,
that's when the sponsors are like, no, just kidding.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all good. No, but So do you guys get to collab with a lot of
we could
like
do,
local?
We could
No,
do.
because I keep talking about her tits.
Okay.
So 90s to talk like that.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah, I know. I'm stuck in the 2005 with my vocabulary.
Well, who was it? I had Camille, French Canadian student on like last week or 2 weeks ago. And she's talking about music, and I'm like, I haven't listened to anything past like 1995 to be honest. So she's just like mentioning all this new music, and I have no idea. I'm just like,
But Patty is actually an Instagrammer as well. She's got like 50,000-60,000 on Instagram, and
Nice.
she is hot. Like
Yeah, for sure
There's
she
no
is.
doubt. But also, she's so friendly. Like she invited me, Eddy. Why didn't you come to the lobster fishing thing?
I did. I'm right there.
No, but that was shrimp fishing, not lobster fishing.
It's probably working.
And we went for this. She invited me to lobster fishing in Taichung because she's actually
I
from.
didn't even know there was lobster fishing in Taichung.
Yeah. I didn't
There's
know
one of the
there's
good
lobsters
things.
in Taiwan.
You pay
I
like,
didn't either. Yeah.
you pay like 3,000 NT,
Okay.
and it's like shrimping. Like
Let's
when
go. You have a video about it or not
Well,
yet?
she does, yeah.
Okay, she does. Okay.
Well, I just brought my two mates, Andre and Eddy, another Eddy,
Okay.
and I didn't bring any equipment. She's like, "You're not filming anything?" I was like, "Oh, I just thought I was in your video," so I didn't promote her at all.
Okay.
We had like 6 lobsters between like 4 of us. Yeah,
Okay.
4 of us.
Okay.
And then they set it up. Oh, this is so funny, this story. They wanted Eddy to catch a lobster. Eddy's my like 22-year-old British friend, like
Yeah.
really like entertaining, outgoing guy.
Yeah.
So they wanted a footage of him catching a lobster. So
Okay.
they got this 10,000.
Good-looking guy or what? That's why they wanted him, a
Looks like a
young guy,
hamburger.
good-looking guy. Okay.
He had a portrait commissioned of Eddy to look like a hamburger, and it looks like Eddy. It's
Okay,
a
wow.
hamburger with Eddy's glasses on, and it looks like Eddy.
Hung up on my wall.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
So anyway,
okay,
so they
okay.
wrapped this. They got this 10,000 NT lobster, wrapped the lion around it,
Okay.
so that he couldn't lose it. All he has to do is, oh, I've got one, and pull it. And then, Patty can film it and say, look, you come to this place, it's a sponsored video, you're going to catch a 10,000 NT lobster.
Yeah.
Eddie is like, I've got it. The thing just slips off into the water, which means now
It's gone.
well, it's not.
I mean, it's
someone
going to be
else
hard
is
to
gonna
get.
catch
Someone's
it.
going to get it. Oh.
But they didn't plan to put that 10,000 NT lobster. They thought they were going to pull it out.
They're pulling. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But she also invited me squid fishing in Elan, but there's
Didn't
a
know
typhoon
there were-
once. She
Okay.
she keeps inviting me and Prozzie.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, I can't say enough good things about Patty because she's.
Okay. Well, I'll have to check it out.
I think I might be.
I think he
able
can
to-
say a few good things about her. No.
Yeah. Two good things.
Okay. Jeez.
You're so uncouth.
What?
You're so uncouth.
We were talking about. We'll go through a couple more pictures. Talking about
I like
food.
the pictures thing. I like the pictures
Food.
Oh,
So
dude,
you're talking
yeah.
about an Aboriginal restaurant, right?
yeah, man.
Tell me about it.
Look
yeah.
at that
Oh.
jawline, buddy.
That's the one
I know,
sexy
the-
fella,
well,
right? He's
Andre's
got
good
the
at taking
chest
photos.
hair sticking out, like manly
Hey,
style.
We got a comment on the video we did with the top 50 foods, I think.
Uh-huh.
And someone like totally slated you for not wearing like a proper like shirt that covers your.
Oh, birds don't rest in an empty nest. Chest. They don't do that in my chest.
What? Okay.
Yeah, but I can't shave that. It's such a pain in the ass. Fuck it, I'm hairy. I don't care.
What's
Dude,
wrong
yeah,
with that?
their food bangs, man.
Really? Okay. I love Aboriginal food. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
When they do like the whole pig and then on the spit and stuff, I love
never
that.
been
Yeah.
there.
It's right near yeah, it doesn't matter. It's right near Andres.
Yeah.
No, Andre lives at 17.
Yeah.
Dong Hailu.
What's the coordinates?
Yeah, east.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
So they use a lot of like cucumber, cilantro, tomatoes, almost like a kind of Mexican,
Mexican food, okay.
lime.
That's cool.
You know?
I'll have
Really
to check that
fresh.
out.
Yeah, it's
If we can
so-
find the address, maybe we'll put it in the comments or something. That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I love
food's
good
really
food.
good.
I'm obviously a big food guy. Yeah.
Yeah, if you come
Yeah.
to Taichung, we'll take you there. It's cool, and the owners are really, really nice. And
So there's one for the list. Yeah.
yeah, they do this fish, man.
Okay.
They like cover fish in salt, salted fish.
Oh,
Okay.
love it.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, and then
Okay.
they fry it or
It goes hard, like a crunchy.
like a crunch.
coating.
Like okay, oh,
and
that
they
makes sense.
stuff the inside of the fish with like garlic and herbs and
Okay.
and lemon.
Herbs.
Beautiful. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, let's finish off the pictures real quick.
Gee,
Yeah.
I think
We've
it's
got
called in
39
Chinese.
likes. We need to get to 50
We got to
likes.
get 50.
If
If
Let's
you're
go.
watching this now and you're not logged in, log into your account, log into your mum's account, log into your dad's account, log into your dog's account.
Yes. Please
Like,
do.
get to 50 likes.
We've actually, so I actually stream to like Facebook and stuff. But if you guys are watching on Facebook or somewhere,
Oh,
LinkedIn
so
or
we're on
something,
Facebook too?
yeah, we are. Yeah.
What about Twitch?
I used to do Twitch, but I never got anything from there. I mean,
okay,
because I use Restream. You know Restream, Restream.io. It just you can just log everything in and you just turn everything on and it just puts it everywhere.
okay, okay.
Easy.
But obviously the best is YouTube. You got to blow up the YouTube.
Support your local businesses, guys.
Please do.
sure,
Please
yeah.
do. Speaking of food,
Oh,
that's a recent one, right? I love the mustache.
No,
No?
was that with me? Was that when we were filming
No.
the night market?
That's night
video?
market, no?
AJ took that photo. AJ is my very good friend.
Okay.
And I told her I want to go to the night market and take
Her.
some Instagram photos.
Okay.
And she took them really nice photos. And I think this is one of my most liked photos.
They're good ones for sure. Yeah.
A couple of thousand likes or
Nice.
whatever 1,000 likes.
Nice.
And if you, hang on a minute. It's not the same day. I'm wearing a different T-shirt. Am I? Oh no.
I think, look,
It's great. It's great. On the right it looks blue because I've got this T-shirt in blue as well.
Okay.
But it's actually the grey shirt. Yeah. The right hand side is
Yeah.
Jen, which is oyster omelette.
Okay.
And on the left hand side is mishi, pig's blood rice.
What's your
And,
go-to in a night market?
Beer.
beer?
Beer. Okay.
We go to the
Okay,
fun-
go-to food. Go-to food, yeah.
jacket potato.
Yeah, you like the jacket potatoes.
Okay. How about yourself, man? Prozzie.
G pie probably.
G-pie's
Yeah.
good. G-pie's good, yeah. You big fried chicken guy, yeah?
Oh yeah, man.
All right,
I was
all
thinking of making like tacos with them,
Why not? Do it.
right?
Yeah,
G pie
yeah.
make
Okay,
tacos.
yeah,
That'd
makes
be
sense.
You
good.
can do it,
Get that
yeah.
really
I'll
juicy
send
one
you.
from
I'll
Jack.
send you tortillas, man, and you can do it up.
Yeah,
Good, real
are
tortillas.
bits to
Like,
find, like
you gotta
good
try
ones,
our
you know?
tortillas. We grind the corn, man. You're gonna love it.
Corn
Try some
tortillas
later.
are
You're saying
nice.
grinding the corn is an absolute mother. Oh, but you didn't tell me how much. Oh, you didn't tell me, as if I was the only one watching.
It's all right.
Last week, you or with Amy or with Yeah, with Amy, you were talking about the ground corn.
Yeah.
You used to do it by hand or something?
So what we did in the
Then you had to
beginning
buy a
was,
machine.
so in the beginning, there's no corn flour in Taiwan, right?
what?
Like 15 years ago.
Oh, corn flour.
Like corn flour, like an instant corn flour. It's called maseca. It's like a brand of corn flour from Mexico. So we tried to bring it in. It failed the GMO tests in Taiwan, so we couldn't get it. We found an organic one. Okay, that was able to come in. We started flying it in. It was expensive.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine's an importer, so we did it on like a container boat thing, right?
Okay.
So we did that. We brought that in, but because it's organic and it's basically
spoils.
corn, half of it you open it up and it's full of bugs. It was gross. And then you call them and you're like, hey, is there another way to package it? And all the Mexicans were just like, oh, just filter out the bugs. And I'm like, yeah, won't be doing that. And we're like, okay, so
like,
Yeah.
in that situation, like, can you say like how much money you would lose on that kind of deal? On that
we
kind
probably
of,
lost about half. Yeah.
half,
But corn flour is very cheap in Mexico.
okay,
It's
okay.
very cheap.
So most of the cost
Yeah.
is shipping.
Well, it's all shipping almost.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you
So
get it refrigerated, like a refrigerating shipping container, or is that
you
just
could, but then it's gonna be really expensive. Yeah. So basically, we were doing that for a while, and then the guy who was importing specially like Latino products, and he was basically going out of business because
it's cheap?
those guys are not spending that much money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those guys
You're
are
trying
not.
to say Latinos are stingy.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that like if you're used to.
Like this video if you're not saying that either.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, like for example, in Mexico, tacos are like super cheap, like pennies, 10 cents. So then when you go to come here, I mean, we got so much cost and all this, so we can't sell them for that cheap. So we get that complaint sometimes.
Okay.
But I'm like, well, we can't sell them for 10 cents.
Yeah.
We can't. In the beginning, we were way cheaper, but we made no money for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, we close or we make money. We have to do something, right? So basically, that guy was going out of business. And I had my last 10 kilos of this, and then that's
like
it.
Pablo Escobar.
That's right,
Fucking
man.
hell, yeah.
It was, it was valuable. It's as valuable as that because no one had it. So I mean, we got the last 10 kilos. I'm like, we've got this, and I can either erase all the corn stuff from the menu, or somebody introduced me to an organic farm in Taiwan that uses they dry their corn.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I don't know how to get this to this. You don't just grind it, right? So
Are you
there's
talking about
basically
corn like it looks like on
corn-
sweet corn.
yeah. So basically
It's
just
dry and
just
hard?
dried hard. Yeah.
Okay, like
Just
popcorn.
dried a little bit. I'll show you guys later. Yeah.
okay.
So basically, we got that, and I called home. I called some family in Mexico. I did research. The most helpful was YouTube, obviously.
okay.
And so you take it, you do this soak, sort of simmer with this calcium solution.
Yeah.
You soak and simmer it, and then you let it sit overnight. The next day you wash it,
Yeah.
and then you put a little bit of salt and then you grind it.
Okay.
Right. So the grinder, first thing we did was we bought like a 1000 NT hand grinder.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. But then you didn't tell me how much. You didn't say how much.
The actual grinder was like
Yeah.
the one we have now was 100,000.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it's like, should I buy the 100,000?
Just to make corn
Yeah.
taco tortillas.
Exactly. So the 100,000 machine is
It's probably
not
made
made
for-
for corn. It's made for sesame paste. You know when you get muaji, that black sesame
okay,
paste
yeah.
inside? It's made for that. So the corn that we have is it's like a little bit wet. Like because you have to wash it and stuff, it's a little bit damp.
Okay.
So there's machines that grind dry corn, and then there's like the machines that'll do like something kind of wet. So we had to find something like that that wasn't the size of like this table.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we found like a little tabletop one, and yeah, we're like, okay, that sounds good, but I don't want to spend $100,000 if no one's gonna eat these freaking tortillas,
Yeah.
right? So we did the hand one for 3 months, and it took like an hour to grind like 2 kilos,
Bloody hell.
right? But then we were putting them out. Everybody loved them, way better than the flour.
I guess it's a small investment to test. To put it to
Yeah,
test.
yeah. Because this thing is like, okay, if nobody likes it, I did it. I tried, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loved it. So then we bought the big one, and the big one can do in 5 minutes, it grinds like 10 kilos,
Oh,
right?
crikey.
So it's just like, boom. It's great. So yeah, it's been pretty good. But
So
the
if you
hand
need-
grinder
if you need
was
corn
rough.
flour, you know where to come.
We got it. It's fantastic. We'll try some later. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah.
I know what you're going to say.
What?
Couple more
You need to
beers,
pee.
or
Yeah.
do you think? Go.
Why do you have to pee as well?
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Oh,
before
when do you
go.
guys go? When do you guys go? Yeah.
I'll be quick. You entertain the audience.
Okay.
Joe Rogan does that, right? He just lets his guests go.
Of course he does.
Then he talks
Yeah.
He just talks. Yeah.
You've got someone to talk to.
Have you?
I'm sorry. That
Well, why don't you tell me while he's going? Why don't you tell me about this this thumbnail? Why don't you tell me the importance of thumbnails? Because I've just been starting to add real. Okay. Well, we'll keep talking. So with thumbnails, like I've been recently, like so I love Rogan,
Right.
and Rogan just says episode 1,243.
He doesn't.
He
have
doesn't
to
give
do
a shit.
anything,
He doesn't have to do clickbaity headlines. He doesn't have to do thumbnails.
Nope.
So when I did it, I just did that, right? And then you talk to like YouTubers and like you got to have clickbaity headlines.
You can't get away with.
You got to have
No.
nice thumbnails, and your thumbnails are great.
Oh no, man!
I think they're good. So why don't you tell me what's like the importance of a thumbnail?
It's the most
Yeah, let's
important
get some more
thing
good,
because
yeah.
it's the first thing people see. If you have a shit, uninteresting thumbnail, no one's gonna click on the video.
Oh, I've
and I'm
realized that.
terrible at thumbnails. Like I copy.
That's a great one.
Someone even commented. They were like, "Why do Taiwan YouTubers' thumbnails all look the same?" And it's like because
That's what works.
The formula works. That thumbnail there is, I think, from a live stream. It's not even from a proper video.
Okay, but it looks great. Okay.
So I made it in like 2 seconds. But, you know, the standard thumbnail is like, it's always food. Yeah, this shit.
It's like, yeah.
Someone's always eating food, some food products, and giant Chinese text.
Giant Chinese text.
Chinese text to show you, like, you know, what the video's about and all that. It's really, really important. I'm so bad at them because I don't know. I just...
So the giant
know.
Chinese text is
Everyone-
massive on thumbnails.
Yeah, man, everyone's
right?
doing them, you
I know.
know?
Yeah.
And it's annoying for me because, again, like I had a Western audience, and now I've got more of a Taiwanese audience.
Okay.
And my Western audience probably looks at my thumbnails now and being like,
Okay.
I don't
What
know
the hell does that mean?
Exactly. I'm not clicking
Yeah.
on this.
But you go to trending in
It's my turn.
in
I
Taiwan.
love you. Do your thing.
Yeah, cleanest bathrooms I've ever seen in Taiwan. By the way,
When we go to a restaurant, my wife will like go to the bathroom, and if
First
it's
thing-
dirty, she's like, "We're not
We're not
eating
eating
here."
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
really
yeah.
like
Okay.
you notice that in Taiwan. Like I really notice
It's like the Mexican gas station bathrooms almost sometimes, right? Like they're like in Mexico, the gas station bathrooms are like the stuff nightmares are made of.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
right?
like they're
No, it's the
accepted.
opposite. No, it's the
Oh, okay.
opposite. It's the
Yeah.
opposite. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So-
thumbnails for me.
Importance of thumbnails, clickbaity headlines. Because what I just said earlier to Prozzie was when I started a live stream, it's just interviewing. I love Rogan. What Rogan does is episode 2, 3, 4, 5. Picture of
Yeah,
that, and then because he's Rogan, obviously.
You get to a certain level.
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
can just do that.
It's like Casey Neistat now. Casey
Yeah.
Neistat
Doesn't have to.
was,
Yeah.
was like one of my inspiration. It's
Okay.
like every YouTuber's inspiration.
Sure,
Basically.
of course, yeah.
And his titles are like, I'm sure he still puts a lot of thought into his titles, but like his titles are like, "We left New York," like
Yeah.
it's something connected to his story.
Yeah.
But in Taiwan, your title has to be something like, "We ate the most delicious food ever in Kaohsiung."
So clickbaity headline or
Thumbnail,
thumbnail.
big
Which one
face.
is more important?
They're both
You
as
have to
the-
do both,
You shouldn't make a video,
and you
unless
have to do the face the YouTube.
big eyes, looking into camera, open mouths, like
oh.
one of my big inspirations is Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast.
Oh, I
is
love
like-
Mr. Beast.
Well,
yeah.
he's killing it, like-
he's killing it. Yeah.
and he's obsessed with
Yes,
YouTube.
this is it.
He's-
I love this.
He's
Yeah,
obsessed with YouTube, and he's studied his like I've not got my phone now, but like the graph we get of watch time.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
it tells you
Sure,
where
sure,
people
sure.
clicked on, clicked off.
Yep.
Like he studied every single video, and like he cross references that graph with title with.
It's crazy.
The opening, like what did I say in the opening? Because basically, anyone who's not a YouTuber may not know this, but 100% of people that click the video, 100% start. 30 seconds later, 66% of people are still watching.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's-
okay.
that's-
I didn't know that.
That's
Wow.
basically a normal attention graph.
Lifespan thing.
But if
okay.
you've got one that's like 75%,
Yeah.
then you have to look at that opening and be like, what did I do in that? What
Okay.
what was different about that video that made the extra 10% people stay? So that's not about title and thumbnail. But basically, if you don't have a good title or thumbnail before you make the video, don't make the video.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Unless you've got like a title that I want to say will bang,
Yeah.
but you never know it will bang. But unless you think it's going to bang,
Okay.
just don't make the video. It has to
Really?
be something like like your title for this video is like Taiwan's two of Taiwan's best YouTubers. To be honest, like
It's not banging enough. Dude, I'm new at the clickbaity
But
stuff.
if people like YouTube,
Yeah.
or they like me and Prozzie, then they'll definitely click on that.
Yeah.
It has to be something like, I interrogated China's biggest foreign YouTuber.
Okay.
Like something like really like.
Well, when you have YouTubers on, they'll allow you to do that, because if somebody else, they're just like, oh, don't say that. You know?
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah,
you can do
the
it.
clickbaity stuff. Oh, well, I'm going to chop this up, and I'll do that.
It has to be like.
I'll do that. Yeah. Okay.
Something like, and the thing is, you think like, oh, I can't say that because I didn't do that, or like, for example,
Make sure you do it.
My video last week in Kaohsiung is it's a sponsored video by the government.
Okay.
And they paid me to go down to visit this design exhibition.
Okay.
And promote KH coin, which is like a Kaohsiung coin. It's
Crypto?
It is
Like a crypto?
No,
Or
it
no?
sounds. It looks like a crypto. They've got like a K on the, the gold coin, but it's basically you go onto the website.
Okay.
You upload your money. What's the word for it?
You can do that. Yeah.
you buy KH coin.
Okay.
And then you use KH coins to travel around Kaohsiung.
And it's not crypto.
No, it's like a tourist. It's like tourist.
Okay, it's like
vouchers.
tourist bucks.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Tourist
It's the
bucks.
best way to say
Okay.
it.
Okay.
But you get 20% discount on everything you buy.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm turning your podcast
go.
into a.
No, that's okay. I love
an
it, yeah.
Sponsored video.
No, let's do it. No, it's good.
Again,
Chop that up and,
my agent,
make some
my
money.
agent sends it to me, and I'm like, okay, if and I send them a proposal. So my proposal is, I take Eddy, my British friend, and I give him an unlimited budget free weekend in Kaohsiung.
Mr. Beast style, baby.
Exactly,
Let's
right?
go.
So like, and of course, like a lot of it is, a lot of it is organized already. Like, we have to go to this place, to this restaurant.
Yeah.
I know Eddy likes seafood, so we can go to a seafood restaurant. That would be great. I pay for everything, and then so the title of the video is, British guy has unlimited budget to go crazy in Kaohsiung.
Fuck, that's so Mr. Beast. I love it. Okay. I love it. I love that. Okay.
If I actually,
I'm a noob on the head
gave
clickbaity
Eddy
stuff.
an unlimited budget to go crazy in Kaohsiung, without the sponsor, he would spend 100,000 NT on. He'd go buy a Nintendo Switch. He'd buy.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For
Like,
sure. Of course.
it's
Of course.
really unlimited.
It'd be like the Roadcaster Pro 2
Exactly,
and all this
yeah.
crazy stuff. Yeah.
So the point, but what I'm trying to say is that the title is clickbaity. But if the video is good enough,
Yeah.
then people don't remember the title because they're already in the video.
Okay.
And it's like I recently made a Ingwo
Ooh,
Jaren.
watch the eyes. Yeah.
English family eat Taiwanese palmian.
Yeah.
In the
Those are massive, aren't they?
They ate 4 different types, but in the video I put in the thumbnail I put 6.
Okay.
Like all of the 6 top, but I didn't take 6. I only took 4.
Okay.
So in the thumbnail there's 2 that they didn't eat.
Okay.
But I know that people like that brand.
They like those
that brand.
brands. Okay.
So
they're like the
but
brand loyal.
I
Okay.
have maybe I have 1,000 comments. Not one comment says, "Oh, but in the thumbnail you had."
Okay. They just clicked. They liked it. There's nothing to complain
Basically,
about.
yeah.
It's not even clickbait's not even real anymore. That's just what it
Yeah.
is now.
Okay.
Yeah, if you make a shitty video, then no one will watch it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
True.
Or
But if you make a good one
They
with
don't-
like a thumbnail and a shit title, no one's gonna watch it.
no one will click on it.
No one will click on it.
What happens
Yeah.
is this is my theory.
Yes.
You make a good a thumbnail and a title, and YouTube will send that when you publish it. YouTube send it to maybe let's say your top 10% of followers that watch every video.
Okay.
So then that 10% will click on it immediately,
Okay.
and then they'll watch X minutes. If they watch more than normal, then YouTube will say, okay, let's
It's
send
a
it
successful
to
one.
this
Let's
top
keep going.
30%. And then if that 30%
wow.
still, and then if they watch it, then YouTube will say, okay, let's send it to some people that maybe have never watched this channel before. Let's show them the thumbnail.
Okay.
If the thumbnail is good enough, those people are like, oh, let's try this guy. And then if people watch the video for a long time, which is the most important thing for YouTube. YouTube is a media platform that sells advertisements. They want people to watch ads.
100%.
So if people are on the platform for longer,
Yeah.
then YouTube would recommend that video.
They reward you for that, of course.
100%.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, and just to go back to Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast's #1 driving goal is make good videos. Every interview you watch with him, they'll say like, what's your method? What's your reasoning? And he's like, make better videos. That's all he wants to do.
I liked his interview with Rogan.
Yeah.
Because Rogan, one of the questions that stuck out for me was, he's like, well, what do you think about Facebook rebranding to Meta? And Mr. Beast is like, what? Like, no. I care about YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else on this planet.
Yeah,
like it's I care about YouTube.
He is obsessed.
He's like, what?
Yeah,
I don't care. Yeah, it was crazy.
He lives in his studio. He's just like
I love it.
And the best thing about him was he's got his team of like core friends that were in his early videos.
Like Chandler and those
Chandler
dudes. Yeah.
and Chris.
Chris. The young guy, Carl. I love Carl.
Yeah,
Carl's hilarious. Yeah.
And he said to them when they had like 2 million subscribers and they were all working like their asses off.
Yeah.
He would drag them into a room and be like, "We are."
Do it, please.
Like,
do it.
He was like, "We are going to be the biggest channel on YouTube," and they're all like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "We are going to be the biggest the biggest channel on YouTube," and now he's got like 100
million, over 100
subscribers, and he's got channels in Spanish, in Japanese, in Arabic, in
I love it.
French,
I love it.
He's just printing money. It's
great. No, I love it.
I'm not on that level. I'm nowhere near like.
No, but the obsession is something.
But it's kind of something that like it's so easy for me. Like
I love chatting with YouTubers that are obsessed with it.
The thing for me is because I'm full time and my income relies on YouTube.
Yeah.
I can lay in bed and make no money, or I can get up and make a video and make more money.
Yeah.
This is my tattoo. My son wrote this sentence.
Work harder, Daddy.
Work harder, Daddy.
Oh, I like that.
It's like
All
I
right.
can't lie in bed thinking.
I'm
just gonna just do nothing today. I get up and just make a video, create content, do something that.
It's a business. It's your business. It's like for me, opening a restaurant.
It's like you
it's
just
a similar
decide
thing.
one day I'm not going to open the restaurant today. What?
What?
You
Yeah,
can't
of course.
do it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Sorry,
I
so you.
I love that.
Thumbnail and title is key.
Okay, beautiful. I love that. I think we did all the pictures, except for. We'll do the last one and then we'll get the last wing. Bam.
Oh.
I gotta know about that video. You gotta tell me about that video.
This is and then there's
and there's a cool that I had to throw that note on there.
He sent me
it's really cool. From Koo, it looks like.
I made another video about I left my camera on the MRT in Taipei.
Okay.
And someone handed it in, but I was in Taichung, so I asked Koo to go to the MRT lost property office, and then he sent it back to me with a little note. That's
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then,
very cool. Okay.
The left-hand side is the Waren, the frogmen training.
Yeah. How was that?
The most difficult physical thing I've ever done.
Okay.
And I've had a baby.
Okay.
Like I've given birth. I've 50% given birth to a baby.
Okay.
Prozzie's
like, what the hell are you talking
for
about?
10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's usually like
Welcome to our world.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but no, the frogman thing was insane. It was like, and to be honest, just to bring Prozzie into the conversation.
Yeah.
Every difficult moment that I was in on that, Prozzie came to my mind because I really want him to do something incredibly challenging and really push himself and like.
Gotcha.
But I know that he would be like, "Fuck this!
I'm out. Fuck you."
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'd ring that bell like the second I got there.
Yeah, one of the funny stories from that is like after the first difficult challenge where he sent me and Lucas to the sea. Like
Lucas said it was super tough.
Oh, it was unhealthy. It was dangerous. Koo would be angry if I said it was dangerous, but it was like.
I'll say it. It was dangerous.
All right.
It was really pushing the limits. And
Okay. Yeah, of course. Well, that's what it's about. Yeah.
So we came back and me and Lucas were just fucked. And it was only like hour 6 or hour 7 of the challenge, and the guy says to me, and the guy's a real ex-SAS or whatever you want to call it, frogman, Taiwanese frogman, and he said to me in Chinese, "你要必须吗?" And I have no idea what 必须 means.
I don't even know that one.
I think it means continue.
Oh, BGB, oh, GG. Okay.
Or maybe I've got the Chinese wrong.
Okay, I don't
but
know.
But anyway, he's like, 你要 blah, 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 ma," and I'm like, 我不要. I thought he was saying, "Do you want to quit?"
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, 我不要. He's like, "How? 滚开. Like, fuck off. Go ring the bell. And I'm like, 我不要. He's like, he was so, he couldn't understand
Okay.
that.
He's like, but you just said you wanted
I
to.
don't want to continue. But
Yeah.
I was like, 我要做, my Chinese is very bad. And I'm like, 我要做. He's like, 你说你要必须. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? It was so genuine. It wasn't for YouTube. It was like.
Nah, it's a good one. That's great. It's a great one.
Set up for YouTube.
I wanted to make sure I got that on there because it was such a good one.
Yeah, it was really good.
Beautiful.
You could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal
man.
Jacket.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Great film.
We got something from Logan Beck. He's saying shot. We'll do
I'm
a
on my
shot.
4th beer now, I think.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
have you had?
This is 4, yeah.
Yeah?
Cheers,
boys. Cheers, boys. Yes.
Cheers. Thanks for coming on my podcast.
You guys, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We still got that last wing whenever you're ready to rock.
Prozzie is such a good friend that he lets me be aware of my over talking.
I don't think you're.
I
No,
talk
you're-
over you all the time. Please continue.
All right. Okay. Please continue. That's funny.
No, but really.
No, I think
when I'm editing videos, I look back and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I just talk the whole time. I'm just a motor mouth.
that's the good. That's the live stream, right? I mean, that's you can edit. You can do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, sometimes I'm sitting here like burning. I'm like, okay, shut up. Just shut up for 2 minutes. But I'm burning inside. I need to contribute. But I'm like, no, you just spoke for 10 minutes. Just shut up.
Oh man, I'll be so far. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. I'll be so far removed from a conversation. I'm like on planet Mars, and they're like, "So, Prozzie, what do you think?" And I'm just like, "What?"
One quick topic, like those Taiwan TV shows, right? Have you done some of those?
Earth and E or something like that.
So I used to do those way back, but I was just like that, like what you just said, because they're like, oh, tell that story about when you went to the teppanyaki, and I'm just like, I'm like out there, and I'm like, what?
They invited
Like, what are you
me-
talking
they
about?
invited- they
And
invited
because
me.
it's so it's crazy, it's so artificial feeling, and it's like
But I'm
Yeah.
worried about my
Fuck your story. Let's hear what Allan
exactly.
has to say.
No, it's okay.
I'm worried about my Chinese. My Chinese is not good enough.
Okay.
So that's the reason I don't go. And they only pay like
1,500 or something
Is that
for
what it
like
is?
for what 20 years ago it was.
yeah, I heard it was
don't-
3,000 NT.
Well, there you go.
But
That's
it's
not
more
much
for
more.
the name, right?
Yeah,
Like
you
for
got
the
a branding and get your name out there
Yeah,
and stuff.
exposure.
Yeah,
yeah.
exposure.
I think that's how Logan Xiaobei grew like Mandan, like quite big.
He's
He's
waiting
also
for us to
got-
get a shot. So
when
we'll
Logan
get
has a
at the
shot,
end,
we'll
yeah.
do a shot.
Logan, come and do a shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
He's
all right.
also got a very business-oriented mindset. I feel like he's very, very focused on that. He's very good at it too. If you listen to him speak,
For
about
Logan, you mean? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Mr.
I'm kinda
Mijang,
sucking
yeah?
dick now because I know he's watching. But
Okay.
if you listen to
Mijang.
him speak about like the way he runs his channel and the way he works with different sponsors and stuff, and he does it all in Chinese. He has that like mindset.
Yeah.
Ku,
Yeah.
you've spoken about Ku as well. Like he's a very, very
Focused.
unique person. There's just
Okay.
some people that have that mindset.
Yeah.
I don't have that mindset. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just make a video.
But your channel's big. You guys are growing.
It's okay.
It's good.
I'm happy with what I've got, but
Yeah.
it's not like I've had this track that I'm following or this path that I'm following. I'm just doing whatever I
know.
want. And
I forgot. Yeah. So next week's episode is going to be on Wednesday because long weekend we're going to open on Monday.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so basically we want to make
So
sure
who's next
that
week's guest?
next week's guest is
how are they gonna follow up this?
How are they going to follow it up? No,
It's
so
like going on
so
the comedy
Manav.
stage
Oh,
after
yeah.
like Joe Rogan or Bill
That's
Burr.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So a buddy of mine named Manav, he's got he's one of the owners of a vegetarian restaurant, a vegan restaurant downtown called Red Room Rendezvous. So he's going to come on next week. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very sure. Very good. So he's on next Wednesday.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite guest apart from me?
Oh
Prozzie,
no. Okay.
Who's your favorite guest you've ever had?
It's hard to choose one. It's
Good answer.
It's definitely going to be a woman. I mean, if there's a fine looking woman, that's
Oh, okay.
dude, have
Always
Patty
has-
on.
Get Patty
there
Huang
you
on.
go. There you go.
Try to maintain eye contact,
Actually,
bro.
there you go. Right, that's going to be tough. So I had this. I had a. So do you guys watch? I mean, UFC or MMA or anything like that?
yeah.
Yeah. So do you know ONE FC, like the Asia version
Yeah,
of UFC?
I've been to one of their events once.
Yeah. So there's a girl called Jenny Huang. She's a Taiwanese fighter who fought all the way up for the title. She fought Angela Lee for the belt, right?
Damn.
And
Does
I
she
was
have to go under Chinese Taipei?
I think so. I don't even. I
really?
don't remember.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember actually, but I was meeting one of the owners of UFC gym, and she was training, and I'm like, oh, dude, can I meet her? So I met her, and I invited her on the show, and we did that one in Chinese. So first of all, that's a lot harder. And she's cute, but like she's a good fighter or whatever. When she came, she was done. Like her hair was done. She was done right up to the nines, and I was
like
just like,
glamorous looking, or you
yeah,
fighting?
like she looked.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just like, whoa. She looked incredible, and she's
Yeah.
like, hold on, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm like, you fight in a cage?
Yeah, what the
Like,
fuck?
you're nervous to have some wings and chat? So that's one of the ones I would think was probably my favorite. Aside from the fact that it's Chinese and I really have to like focus and make sure I'm adding to the
It's
conversation.
like hard work.
It's more work. It's more
Yeah.
work for sure.
Yeah.
It's more work. Yeah.
You know Patty the Batty?
Yeah, of
I was
course.
gonna ask him
I
that.
love
you
Patty
would.
the Batty.
I love
Patty
you,
the
the
Batty. Patty.
He's making the way.
I love
He's
Patty.
on fucking in podcasts with Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Patty
the
Andrew
Batty.
Schultz. Like
I love Patty the Batty, of course.
He's doing the right
He's
thing.
from Liverpool. The city
From
I'm
Liverpool, the
Yeah.
Scousers, that's what they say, right?
the same
Is
as
that what
Lad.
it is? From people from Liverpool are,
Yeah.
are
It is
Scousers,
lad, yeah.
or what does
Lad,
that mean?
everything's lad.
Yeah.
Knocked out, lad.
But and then the
That's
girl,
heavy, these wings are heavy, lad.
yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah.
And then there's the girls, what Molly Meatball,
Yeah, Meatball Molly.
Meatball Molly, and
Where's
she talks exactly the same as him.
Yeah, I think
That
they're
he's a
from
proper
the same
heavy
gym,
lad,
right?
yeah. But it's
They train
funny,
at the
yeah.
same gym?
They do,
Next
they do.
generation in Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super. I love Patty the Batty.
I'm
yeah.
really excited for
Love
the
Patty
Charles
Batty.
Oliveira.
Who do you got on that?
fight.
Oh man, if we bring this up, we're never going home,
And
man.
who's that
Islam
Russian-
Makhachev, man.
Yeah, I think Islam's gonna win, but I'm rooting for Charles.
Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
Because he's just Khabib
It's
2.0,
that Sambo
right?
shit they're doing,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That shit's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I mean, not. And what he's only been hit like twice.
Is
Has
it
he been hit?
Islam?
No one's punched him.
Islam is
They
he's just
drag-
like
you
he
think-
lost one fight. He got KO'd, like flash KO'd way back.
In UFC?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I think
Adrian, I don't know, one like Brazilian kickboxer guy in
But
UFC.
in the UFC? Or was it
Islam?
like
You
a
talking about
different-
Islam?
No, but I mean, when he got knocked out, was he in the UFC?
I think it was. I think it was yeah, it was UFC.
Really?
But that's
Okay.
his only loss, like ever. Everybody else can't even touch him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
Like
was
no one
something-
touches him. Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like he'll just drag you to the ground, submit you
And
in
it's,
the first round.
he needs to just he grabs one pinky. It's over.
Game over.
It's
yeah.
over.
They do
yeah.
this weird leg
it's
lock
crazy.
thing. On
You
the
can't do
ground.
anything. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's
I
crazy.
love those guys, man, for
But
sure.
Charles, like, you can't just say that he has no chance. That guy has
No,
the most
Charles is like
submissions.
the most. Yeah, he's fantastic. I love him.
He's a fucking snake, man.
I love that guy
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I hope he does it. It's a tough one. I hope Charles. Ideal for me. Charles wins, taps out Islam, calls out Khabib.
That would be
Khabib no
crazy.
gonna make him, like,
Yeah,
But
because
hasn't he retired?
he is retired,
Yeah,
but
but-
Islam is like Khabib's protege. It's like Khabib 2.0 basically.
Oh, okay.
So he taps him out, calls. That would be like my.
Do you do any training? Do you do any?
I do some BJJ. Obviously, I'm
really?
just a crappy white belt, but
That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I did
My
a-
daughter does it. She likes it.
So I'm
Yeah,
a
you
white
do it,
belt.
yeah.
That's what I'm a big
Yeah.
advocate for kids doing that stuff.
My
I
daughter
think it
loves
really
it.
helps.
Yeah. I've been a soccer football coach since I was a kid,
Oh, really?
and I've been doing it here. And I stopped a while ago, but my daughter doesn't like it. But I got her into BJJ.
Oh, okay.
She loves
It's
it.
fun for
She
kids,
loves
man.
it. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun.
It's cool. It's really cool because she grew up when there's always UFC on the TV, and you know I remember this one. Do you guys know the game Roblox?
Fuck me. I spend,
Do you know Roblox? Yeah,
That's where I FaceTime my son. I play Roblox.
You buy okay, perfect
once a
because
week.
my daughter has a streaming channel. It's a small channel.
Oh, okay.
We just play Roblox, and so she goes to this BJJ class. This is when she was new, and she's very gentle and very polite and very soft, right? And so she's getting her ass kicked, right? So I never have ever bought her Robux, which is like the in-game currency in Roblox.
Don't tell me about that. That's where like half of my income goes.
Exactly, Robux, right? Exactly, Robux, right? So basically, you know, she's gonna roll with one of the best kids in the class. And I told her, I'm like, if you can catch this guy, you don't have to tap him out, but if you can just catch him and just
Get him
hold him
top
down,
of the wood, yeah.
I'll buy you.
A
We
guy,
go
like
go
a boy,
home.
a
A
boy.
guy, yeah.
Wow, okay.
A guy her age, who's really good. Right after this, we go home directly, and I buy you Robux.
Oh my god, that is like.
She's just on the ground,
She-
ground and pound.
she
beating the shit
crushed
out of
this
poor kid.
guy.
Fuck elbows.
12 to 6 elbows.
She's just like, she grabs him, and then she took his back, and she was just like, she was just like,
Rear naked choke.
Robux. It was like, Robux.
Yeah.
And the kid's just like,
That is yeah.
and then it's just like,
So how much did you
Robux.
pay that kid?
No, it was crazy. That was the next step, right? But I didn't have to because she tapped out this kid.
That's awesome.
And we went home. She's like, you owe me Robux. I'm like, okay, let's get some Robux.
I'll buy you. Tap me out.
Let's
do
get
it.
Robux for sure.
Robux is where it's at. It's so crazy. Like for me, it used to be like football stickers.
Okay, yeah, sure.
we have-
Fuck, for me, it was just real life money. What is this currency?
That's true
Like,
too.
if
That's
you-
true
If
too.
you got pocket money, you would go and buy for Premier League '94 stickers.
Sure.
Like,
Okay.
But yeah, nowadays it's all
Robux.
They spend it on fucking nothing.
Digital
I
nothingness,
give,
ones and
I'll
zeros.
spend like 300 NT or maybe 100 NT or something,
Yeah.
and then I'll be like, "What did you buy?" He'd be like, oh, "I bought some new
hat.
shoes for my character."
Yeah. That's crazy.
Some cunt, some twat is getting like
All your money.
a millionaire because my son wants digital shoes,
It's crazy.
and he doesn't even wear real shoes. He goes to school with no shoes on.
It's so funny, man.
William, but In South Africa, they don't wear shoes.
Really?
What the fuck?
What?
They just go barefoot, cool foot.
You're so full of shit.
I'm not. Why would I?
Google
what
it.
Random thing to be
We're
full of
done.
shit
You're
about?
probably just like, you know, some African stereotype, you know?
No,
They
they
ain't
go
got no
he goes to
shoes.
school with no shoes. They all don't wear
Good.
shoes.
Yeah, we're gonna do the last one right now. Yeah.
Okay,
Up
to you.
How long does it normally go?
We usually do like an hour-ish, but it's
Oh,
we
it's
did like
literally
2
2
hours.
hours.
Jesus
That's okay.
Christ.
No, we keep. But you guys are great, man. I'm having a good time.
Because we're too
Everyone's
chicken
having a
to
good
try the
time.
last one.
No, we're good.
I see what you did there, chicken.
Ah.
Want to do it? Patty the Batty, same city as Allan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm actually not from the city. I'm from across the river. But if I told you where I'm from, it's like where
It's like my hometown, Kitimat, BC. People are like, what? Vancouver? Kitimat.
Kitiman.
Yeah, and people are like, Vancouver? I'm like, no. Toronto? No.
This one-
Vancouver? Yes.
This one looks like
Yes,
curry.
Vancouver.
Let's cheers.
Like
it.
a. It looks like
let's do it. Let's do it. I skipped my
butter.
one.
So this one is you said
This
ghost
is
pepper?
Carol. No, this puts ghost pepper to shame, boys.
Carolina Reaper.
This is Carolina Reaper.
Cheers.
And you do
That
this
is-
every week?
Yep. Carolina Reaper is, while you eat it, I'll tell you, was created by a guy in Carolina who crossbred all of the hottest chilies
What a dick.
just to make it hotter than habaneros and ghost peppers and hotter than just everything.
That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, well, so,
Wait,
yeah.
he doesn't have one.
Yeah, obviously.
Probably, yeah. There you go. Here we go.
Man, I was like picking my lips.
Lucas
and
is
stuff
excited
before.
for this. Lucas is excited for this.
What did what?
Yeah, don't touch your eyes with this one.
Can I
'cause,
touch
yeah,
Prozzie's eyes with these?
Yeah.
This is up
Imagine
to
what a
you.
dick move
Yeah.
that would be.
Yeah. So this is
Find
it.
your best friend
Oh,
on
yeah.
Live on Go.
Prozzie, fantastic to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you too,
Life in
man.
Taiwan.
Cheers.
I love it. Appreciate
I
it.
don't
man.
want this in my mouth.
I blew on it. It's been sat there for 2 hours. I just blew on it.
Well, we've been talking
You're
for
gonna
2
eat the whole
hours.
thing like a dick. You're gonna
I'll
just
eat
look
half.
bad?
I'll eat half. Okay.
No,
There you
don't
go.
go hungry. But I don't know if I can eat the whole thing.
I own a
you know?
restaurant. and
First sensation is delicious. Like the first taste is.
yeah, it has to be. I
And then
mean,
it's gonna come and kick your ass.
Oh my god.
Can I film this for my
do
video?
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Well, you've got like a perfect bloody.
There you got one right here. Look at that.
No, yeah, that's true too.
Oh, is that a different angle?
Yep.
Yeah.
I keep
Oh,
switching
can
it. Don't worry about
My
it.
hands are full of extremely spicy sauce.
Ah. No, that
That's why we have horchata.
Ah!
That is why we have
I
the
have one
horchata here.
bite.
Yeah, this stuff. What is this?
Horchata.
That's good, man.
So it's like a rice, water, vanilla, sugar, cinnamon drink, Mexican style drink. Gabriel on there is going to say it's from Spain. I know. You guys use trufa.
Oh my god.
I actually don't know. I don't know originally where it's from, but that's how we make it.
Okay.
And it's not a straw. And it's
Alright.
not a straw.
Before this blows my head
Appreciate
off,
that. It just give it a stir. It's not.
the flavor is really, really good. The taste is really, really good. I like that because usually when you have a spicy
Yeah,
wing,
it's just
there's no
gross.
flavor.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
disgusting
yeah, yeah.
spice. I like that it actually has flavor. And now it's time for me to crawl in my grave and die.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
So you have to have one at the end that's rough. You have to have it, right? I know that Prozzie is a big spice guy, so.
Oh my god.
So the funny thing is, customers are like, "Can I get 6 of those?" I'm like, "No." There was one time where a customer insisted on getting
go for a
6. Do your thing. Customer insisted on getting 6. Right? Insisted on getting 6. He had one bite of the first one, went crazy, almost threw up,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Do you want to wrap that up?" And he's like, "No."
Do you have milk? Do you have牛奶?
Rita, 可以给我2杯牛奶吗？谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。This actually helps more, but that's cool. We do both.
helps more?
Yeah, this helps more than 牛奶. And maybe more horchata, yeah? Dude, I told you not to take that one, bro.
Read the chat. Read the chat. Read the chat.
Okay, let's do some chats. All right, here we go. Allan and Prozzie, I follow both, but I discovered Allan earlier, perhaps also telling Allan that I'm a former Liverpool resident between Goodison Park and Walton Hall Park.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna wash my hands.
Go do your thing, bro. Wash them 3 times and before you pee. Hakuna Matata says, I should go to Mexico for vacation. You should. Lucas in Taiwan says, fuck the Navy.
Excuse me.
Says, fuck the Navy.
Fuck the Navy. What?
Yeah. I guess we were talking about the Navy thing. Oh, that is spicy today. Leon Chen says Koo owns you guys. I don't know about that. Okay. Hey, Cody, yeah. Ty Jung.
Koo should own us because he's so much more dedicated.
Okay.
He's the Mr. Beast of Thai.
For sure. So he's So he's in. Yeah, he's all. I never met him, but he's also like, he must be the obsessed guy, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna scroll through this. Yo, Allan from Cody Lander, what's up?
Oh, Cody's a good. We did a Netflix show together.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good. Thank you.
Tyler says I watched Prozzie back in the China days. Was gonna go to China, but they closed from COVID, so ended up in Taiwan for 2 years now. Yeah. Full value. Dan says.
In the milk. Put your tongue in the milk.
I did that podcast with Lucas. And he brought all the sauces from Hot Ones. That one's way worse.
Yes, I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment because I make that sauce and it's rough. It's rough for sure. Hello from Vancouver. 11:31 p.m. No, it's just pure. It's just.
You eat the whole. Oh, you're gonna get a bite.
Yeah, just take a bite, guys. Don't eat the whole thing. Almost no one eats the whole thing.
Excuse me. Sorry, this is
all good. All good. We're not getting the rich road quality. Oh, really? That's a bummer.
Who said that?
Full value, Dan. Sorry, brother. I think the guest mics aren't mixing into the YouTube. Oh no.
Oh, that was earlier. I think you solved that problem.
Yeah, that's way earlier. Okay, I'm sounding louder.
Okay,
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah.
No.
Please tell Prozzie to quit his job so you can do stream. Oh, we did that one already. That was yeah.
Oh my god, that
How you
is
guys
so
feeling?
much fun.
Yeah.
That is so much fun. I feel like I've taken drugs.
You will get a high. You will get a high from this for sure. And then you know who's going to be pissed at you? The guy your doctor who you go see on Monday or whatever is going to be like, "What the hell did you eat?"
You had food poisoning on Sunday
Yeah.
and then you came here. Okay, now it's just like a normal burn.
And the lips, yes.
Is that the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?
Yes.
Well, good. We do bottle that sauce.
Oh, I.
We do bottle that. Everybody, it's actually our best-selling sauce, but you put like drops into food, not like a one wing completely caked in
Thank you
it,
so much.
right?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm so happy we did it.
Lucas ate that?
He did.
No.
He had a bite. On the second time, he didn't.
Do you know what Lucas did?
On the very
Lucas
first-
is a piece of shit.
Oh.
He made Wes eat it,
All the cables there. Don't come here.
and then he had Eddy make him like a secret wing that looked the same but wasn't spicy.
Oh no. Oh, Wes was so
Wes was like
Wes
didn't even
hurt.
believe it.
Wes was so hurt.
Wes was like, "Oh, you wouldn't do that to me, buddy. You wouldn't do me like that."
Oh, that was like, oh, I felt so bad. The funny, oh shit. The funny thing was, I had Lucas on before one-on-one, and he did it.
That's your most popular video, right?
It is, yeah.
This
4,400
This video
views.
has to get 5,000 views.
Okay, let's do and subscribe.
We'll work on the title. We'll think about the title.
There you go. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, guys, please. Yes.
You look like you're about to make out with me.
Getting
Maybe that's
high,
just me
right?
overthinking. That's the drugs kicking in.
There you go.
I really have to.
Lucas is saying, I had it the first time, guys. I've done this 1.8 times already, he says. All right.
I have to go pee, but I'm worried that people are going to think I'm going to throw up, but I'm not.
Just make sure that you wash your hands 3 times with soap before you pee. Because you can guess. Yeah, do it.
One time.
Just one time at band camp.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that.
My chef. Nah, I gotta go piss me. I'll tell a story after.
Yeah.
Can't talk, man.
I think you can close his phone. I don't know. Follow him to the bathroom.
Follow him to the bathroom, there.
That's a weird thing to say to another guy's wife.
There you go. Title, The Spice Killer. Hey, man, views right now.
Yeah.
The Spice Killer.
Oh,
the Spice Killer, the YouTubers. I tried the Reaper Wing before. It was terrible.
No, man, I want to say, like, thanks for the
yeah.
experience.
Brother.
As bad as it was.
No, man.
It's something
Thank
you have to do
you.
all the time.
Because now you, like you were saying, when you guys used to reach out, now it's you guys. Like I reach out and I try to find cool stories. And to be honest, the first foreign YouTuber that I saw was you.
That's crazy, yeah.
It's unbelievable, and it's great.
Yeah.
And
I just love like sharing Taiwan. That's something maybe we're gonna. I don't know. Are you
Don't touch your eyes. No.
Okay.
Don't touch your eyeballs, though.
Yeah. Maybe later on our podcast.
Let's do it.
Is one thing I want to get into. But like people always accuse me of being like Pai Taiwan de Mapi.
Like bullshitter
like
type
a
deal.
brown noser.
Okay.
And I'm like, I genuinely love this country. I share my videos. I love creating. I love sharing videos. And I think the one thing that I used to say,
given us such a good life. No.
100%. YouTube has changed my life.
Yeah.
But what I want to say is like the one thing I do kind of regret is I used to say I love sharing Taiwan with the world.
Okay.
Right. But if you actually look at my analytics, I'm sharing Taiwan with Taiwan.
With Taiwan.
And any viewers outside of Taiwan, the majority of them are Taiwanese people in
like
America,
States or Canada or
Australia.
something. Yeah. Okay.
But
Your brother, don't touch your eyeballs, though, yeah?
I wasn't touching my eyeballs.
Okay.
I was just touching the
I'm
top
just
of my-
letting you know, because it has happened, and it's not good. Yeah.
So yeah, like creating is something that I just love doing, and I've loved learning how to be a creator and how to be a YouTuber, and who knows how long it will last. Like it could all come crashing down in flames, but what was the? Where are we? Yeah, I really appreciate that you say that I was the first person to get you into YouTube, into foreign YouTubers, because I did want to say this is something, just a random thought about your channel.
Yeah.
If you do ever go into like YouTubing, like I mean
like the outside
edited videos.
Yeah.
A foreign boss with Taiwanese staff is such a good angle. Like just tell the stories. Like you know, this one time.
Stories of the staff, or what do you mean?
No, but like you know, like the difficulties, the nuances of like how to managing Taiwanese people and how you think it's different to like. That's what Taiwanese people love to watch is tabie, like the differences between Canadian or Mexican culture.
Okay.
That's basically what my channel is based upon. It's like I go to a restaurant and I eat some food and I say, well, in England, the thing that we would compare this to is this. If it was a British food, it would be this. Or
let me just interject really quick. Yeah. So if I were to do that, you suggest a second channel, or do you suggest just put it on one, right?
Okay. Eddy's Cantina.
Okay, good.
Like if
you just throw it on this same channel.
Yeah, like even like one night.
Okay.
One night, like
1 night a week, maybe just go and tell a story.
When you've got like a really busy night, when you've got loads of tables booked, you pay a cameraman to come in. It's a couple of thousand NT.
Yeah.
And he just films you like a Gordon Ramsay style.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Scenes, like how you run a restaurant, and I don't know how good your editing is, or you get an editor to do it.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. I would love to see like a foreign manager or owner managing Taiwanese people, whether you're speaking Chinese or English or.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
good. That would get views. That would bang. That would definitely bang.
You want to say hi? What's going on?
Is this
my
your
daughter? It's my daughter. Yeah.
What's your name? Aliyah. How old are you? 10. Oh, my son is 10 too. When's your birthday?
January 8th.
Okay, so the 2011 or 2012?
2012.
Oh, 2012.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So she's the Roblox streamer.
Do you like Roblox? Your daddy told me he's going to buy you Robux if this video gets 5,000 views.
What? You better dance or something. Make sure we get views.
Talking about dancing, I did a live stream in South Africa with my son.
Okay.
And we ate like South African snacks.
Yeah.
And every time we got a super chat came in, like a $5 donation, and I was like, "Oh, William, a donation come in. Let's dance." So then he went behind the couch and he did like the Fortnite loser dance. Yeah.
Jose Aldo did that after he won a fight once.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, every time a super chat comes in, William's gonna dance. And then I was like, I'm literally making my son dance for money.
Oh
like,
man, yeah, that's the life,
it just clicked. I was like, and he was loving it, and it was you know, we got like a few donations, but like.
That's funny.
Yeah, he loves YouTube, so it's not like it's a hard work for him. He just loves.
I love that.
YouTube. And we had one thing where he said something like he said, "But Daddy, you've got so much money," and I was like, "What?
Yeah,
who told you that?" He's like, "Mummy." I was like, "What the hell has Mummy been telling me?"
Oh, I love it! I love it!
And then I was like, someone else asked him like, "What's the secret?" Someone asked him on chat, "What's the secret you've got?" And he was like, looked at his mummy. He's like, "Mummy, can I say?" And he was like, "What?" And he went and whispered, and she was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "One time we used your credit card for Uber when Mummy was drunk." And I was like, "That's awesome."
That's a perfect clip video right there.
They went to a barbecue and she decided to have a drink, so she didn't want to drive home. So she used my Uber account.
That's so funny.
Like, she never told me.
That's so funny. You're
secrets
just like,
go, it's pretty acceptable.
That's pretty good, yeah. It says, Allan, you're going to upload a video soon? It's been 2 weeks.
I've been working on 2 sponsored videos.
Okay.
So I'm going to have 2 videos coming up pretty soon.
Okay.
I just got feedback from the Kaohsiung one today. It's going to be edited, finished by Monday, probably published on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Who asked that?
That would be Leon Chen.
Oh, okay.
Leon Chen,
I think I recognize his name from comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for keeping me up to speed, Leon.
Yes. Guys, we did it. Did we miss anything? You guys want any topics we missed?
No, we're gonna film. I think
we're gonna do our own thing. Yeah.
We'll go live again.
Yeah.
On our channel, but we'll just share it to Patreon only.
Okay.
So if you're interested in continuing this conversation with us, go to patreon.com/Allan and Prozzie, Allan with 2 L's, 2 A's, and we'll have an hour's chat, maybe a few more beers, and a bit more. We'll interview Eddy, I think.
Let's do it. I'm in.
We'll interview Eddy on his
go.
channel.
Sounds good.
If
he's recovered yet, yeah? You want another wing, Prozzie? Or? Guys,
you're gonna get sued, man. Be careful.
Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for coming.
Pleasure.
You guys, it's amazing. 3 years of doing this. We never really thought, too much about it. Next week, next week the episode's going to be on Wednesday. Never thought too much about this. Love Joe Rogan. Love spicy food. Love chatting. I meet students, CEOs, stand-up comedians, professional MMA fighters, YouTubers. I get such a really amazing mix of people in the restaurant. And
anyone with a story, right?
Just a great story, great conversation. That's why we started this. And it's always a pleasure to have YouTubers, because then I feel like I get to ask the questions I want to know and I get to learn something. So it's amazing. Yeah. Yes, I said that like 6 times. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys
Don't touch
for
the
coming.
TV or your dad will beat the shit out of you.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. This was probably our longest episode, but let's make it our best. No, it's great. Let's make it our best episode. Let's get some more views.
More views than Lucas's episode. 5,000 views.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do it. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.